Good afternoon to all of you. Last minute decision here to continue live streaming on Friday, the Casey Anthony trial. So we are moving on to, we're in the middle of day 8, actually, to be honest. I got to change the title of yesterday's video because we got into already portions of day 8. So we got to move on with day 8 now. So we are moving on to the second part of day 8 in Casey Anthony's trial. Hopefully you were all able to catch the earlier live stream that I did today on the Kelsey Fitz. If you didn't, you can still check that out. So we are going right back to Casey Anthony to
Okay, you might be seated. Okay, let the record reflect that the defendant is present along with counsel for the defendant, assistant state attorney. Okay, where did we...
Your Honor, I have other areas of inquiry that I'd much rather pursue at this time.
Okay, let's return to jury. State recognized president of the jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the defendant.
Yes, sir, we do.
Okay. Previous admonitions. All right, Mr. Baez, you may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. Mr. Rainey. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Detective Melich.
Good afternoon, sir.
I think where we left off when we were last that you were doing at this point was to advance your ultimate goal, which was to find Kaylee.
Yes.
And in the course of this, of course, you found yourself in an opportunity to actually question Miss Anthony.
I don't necessarily agree with opportunity. Yes, I questioned Ms. Anthony. She was the mother of the child, but
It's always an opportunity to speak with a witness or someone who knows things. That's what I mean by opportunity. I don't
Yes.
mean anything beyond that. And this, and I'm just, for lack of a better word, calling it an opportunity. This opportunity allowed you to confront her with these stories that you were hearing.
the opportunity to speak to her at Universal Studios allowed me to, yes, in your words, confront her and ask for an explanation as to why we were there.
And the opportunity to confront her about these imaginary people.
Yes.
And also gave you the opportunity to employ certain interviewing techniques that you learn as a police officer.
Correct.
And I think you're also, I guess, attended workshops for learning how to interrogate people,
Yes.
like the Reed School.
Correct.
And you've had extensive training over the years as a police officer on how to question people to get information.
I've had training both on the job and through school. Yes.
And part of this method is, of course, utilizing different psychological techniques.
I would say different techniques in questioning. May not necessarily be psychological, but different techniques in order to get the truth of the matter. So yes.
One of them is psychologically explaining to them, listen, now's the time to talk. It could benefit you.
I hesitate to use the word psychologically. It makes it seem like I'm trying to be something I'm not. But yes, we do afford opportunities and explanations.
We'll take that word out of the equation if it assists you.
Yes.
And basically confront people on different levels to make them feel comfortable to open up to you.
Yes, the purpose of any interview is to try and get the person you're speaking with to open up and tell you certain information that you're trying to elicit from them, such as in this case, where the child was.
And there's, of course, a trust building process in that.
I won't disagree, yes.
And however, these techniques that you employed did not work with Miss Anthony.
Well, you have to understand, at the time I'm employing them, it's in an effort to try and get her to tell us the truth. Because obviously to this point, she had told us things that weren't true.
Correct. Nobody's questioning that. I mean, I think it's quite obvious and clear. But my question to you is, despite all of the techniques that you had utilized in your training, it still didn't get you any closer to the truth.
Oh, I disagree. She admitted that she had lied to us about working at Universal and the apartments, but she still maintained that she left her child with this babysitter.
This imaginary person that you could never find.
At the time, when we couldn't say for certain she was imaginary.
Thank you,
At the time,
Rita.
she was saying this person existed. So we had although we had maybe a belief that she may not exist, perhaps the name was different, perhaps the person existed. I didn't know. There was no way to know at that time.
Right. No argument there. Now, during the time that you were in the room with Miss Anthony, there's a point where you left.
Yes.
And Well, actually, let me backtrack for a second. You mentioned in the transcript that you had been getting all kinds of calls from Cindy Anthony.
Yes.
In fact, you said she's blowing up my phone.
Something along those lines, yes.
Okay. You don't mention anything in the transcript about George Anthony blowing up your phone, do you?
I don't believe I did, no.
Okay. And in fact, there's no statements in this recording that George Anthony ever called you.
I don't recall it in the statement, no, not at all.
Okay. Now, as your phone is ringing like crazy, and as you're getting all kinds of calls from Cindy Anthony, at one point you leave the room to call her back, do you not?
At one point, if my memory is correct, I actually leave the room with Sergeant Allen to discuss something with him out there. In the course of the interview, the phone was going off. You could hear it on tape. My memory serves correct. One of the phone calls was from Cindy Anthony. And I would return that call or spoken to her because I did during that break.
And what I'm getting at is, so when you got out of the room, you actually spoke with Cindy Anthony.
Yes.
Okay. And it was at this time that you first heard the incident with the pool ladder.
Yes, I believe it was at that time where I first heard about the ladder being found down in the pool and the gate being found open sometime in June.
And now that you're armed with this information, you have the opportunity to go back in and question Casey about this pool ladder incident. Do you not?
Sure, I had the opportunity to.
And you found that information to be important, did you not?
Not necessarily. It was just another piece of information that I got from from Cindy Anthony.
Do you remember giving a deposition in this case, sir?
Yes.
I refer counsel to page 101, lines 16 through 18. On September 10th, 2010, you remember that deposition, sir?
Yes.
And I was present.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Drain Burdick was present,
Yes, sir.
as well as the other members of the prosecution team.
I believe so, yes.
And do you recall me asking you the question? Okay, okay. And did you find that in reference to the ladder? Okay, and did you find that information? I'm sorry, judges afternoon. I'll try. Okay, and did you find that to be important information? And do you recall giving the answer yes?
I won't doubt that, yes.
Okay. So on September 10th, 2010, of course, you found that information to be important.
Any information that we were getting was considered important. It's a level of importance. If you're suggesting that that was critical information at the time I got it from Cindy, I'm here saying it wasn't critical. It was just another piece of information. So was it information? Yes, it was.
It was important information.
Yes, any information at that time would be important.
Absolutely. And you had the opportunity to question Casey or confront her with this information, did you not?
I won't disagree. I had the opportunity to go back in and ask her about the pool.
But you did not.
No,
In fact, you'd never confronted Casey with this information about the pool.
that's correct.
And you never had the opportunity to utilize all of your skills that you've learned in interrogation and interviewing techniques to be able to use that information with Miss Anthony.
Unfortunately, after the interview at Universal, I didn't have.
Your Honor, we're going to have to address the possibility of an issue here.
You've lost. What's your objection?
Do you want to
We
approach?
need to vote on that.
Okay.
If we may.
Question is withdrawn. You may ask another question.
Yes, sir. Detective Melich, a majority of the information that Casey was giving you, you were able to quickly verify that they were not true.
By the time of the Universal interview, yes, I
Like
was.
she didn't work there.
Yes.
That the last time she saw the child was June 9th. You found that out relatively quick.
It was after the Universal when we were able to download photographs, I believe, from the computer or from the camera. But it was after the Universal incident
I understand.
or interview.
But that was clearly verifiable by a videotape. That wasn't true.
I'm sorry, sir. I
There
don't
was a
understand.
video that was done after June 9th of Kaylee.
Yes, but I didn't come to identify that date until after her arrest.
I realize, but my question to you is that you were able to verify that.
Yes, after her arrest.
And you were able to verify by numerous other witnesses who had seen Kaylee live after June 9th.
Yes.
As well as, of course, her employment and things like that. As well as she wasn't a student at Valencia.
That was much further down the road. We determined, she said she was, and we confirmed that she had never attended Valencia.
And I can have just one moment, Judge.
You may.
Did there come? I know that during direct examination, there was some discussion about cell phones. You were able to collect Casey's cell phone, correct?
Yes, I did.
And she volunteered her computer
Yes.
in the interview. You didn't have to get a search warrant for her computer.
I can't recall if we ended up getting one or not. I don't believe we did, so no.
You may have, but she volunteered in the interview to get her computer. You can have her computer, right?
If I recall, it was during the time that I was outside the room. I believe she may mention that when I came back in, so yes, I won't disagree.
And you collect certain items from Cindy Anthony that you went over during direct examination.
Yes, again, all this is after her arrest.
And including a hairbrush, correct?
Yes.
Did you ever obtain any information that the hairbrush that was given to you by Cindy Anthony may not have been Kaylee's?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. Any response is based on hearsay.
Sustained.
Were there ever any issues as to the authenticity of Kaylee's hairbrush that was given to you?
Your Honor, again, same objection. His response would be based on hearsay information.
Sustained
not
unless there's a proper foundation established.
That hairbrush was subsequently tested for mitochondrial DNA, was it not?
Yes, all the items collected.
And you sent that and you received results from that, correct?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. This is all
Sustained.
hearsay.
I don't believe I have any further questions.
Thank you. Redirect.
Thank you, Your Honor. Detective Melich, did Cindy Anthony give you a specific date as to when this pool ladder situation occurred?
To the best of my recollection, no, aside from it sometime in June. That's the best I can recall. Perhaps early June.
Were you in the interview when John Allen suggested a pool accident to Miss Anthony?
Yes, among other options and scenarios, yes.
All right. At any point in time after the conclusion of the interview, did Ms. Anthony adopt that there was an accident in the pool?
I know that after the arrest, there were a lot of theories floating around
No.
by people.
Detective Melich, if I may, my question is, after that tape is turned off, after Detective Allen suggested the possibility of an accident happening to Kaylee, Ms. Anthony does not adopt that during the interview, correct?
No,
After the tape is turned off and you are in Ms. Anthony's company, at any point in time, does she adopt anything other than that her daughter was kidnapped by Zenaida Gonzalez?
absolutely not.
Thank you.
Recross as to those issues and those issues alone.
This scenario that Detective Allen mentioned also included mothers whose boyfriends beat their kids to death.
I'll agree without having the transcript in front of me. I'll take your word as to what is being said on the transcript. I won't disagree.
And mothers who roll over their babies,
Correct.
and people who have done horrible, unspeakable things to children.
Yes, it included all these.
And she certainly didn't adopt that, did she, sir?
No, sir.
Thank you.
May the witness be excused.
Subject to recall, of course.
Detective, you're hereby excused, subject to recall. Thank you, sir. You may. Gave a statement, may call his next witness.
To offer stipulation to court relative to some evidence items, specifically MX, MY, NC, NA, NB, NC, ND for identification.
Okay. What says the defense?
Simply just renewing all previous motions and objections, Judge.
Okay.
However, the stipulation as to authenticity is correct.
Note in previous objections, they will be received in evidence as states numbered.
State 69, NA will become state 70, and B will become state 71, and C will become state 72, and ND will become state 73.
Okay, which one are you going to use now?
Your Honor, it is our intent to go in chronological order, which is the same as numerical order, advising the court that the total time for these is somewhere between 4 and 5 hours.
I take it the first one that you're showing is the one involving Lee Anthony?
Correct. 67 in evidence on July 25th.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I will read you the following stipulation. Lee Anthony attended a video recorded visitation with Casey Anthony at the Orange County Jail on July 25th, 2008 at 1200 hours. The video recorded is a true and accurate representation of the visitation. The parties have agreed to this fact, and it should be considered as true in your deliberations.
Permission to publish
You may
the
publish,
item in evidence.
and that is what number? Okay, you may publish Exhibit 67.
Hey, hold on one second. Hey, can I get this turned up a little bit? Come on. I can't really hear you.
Okay, I can try to speak up a little bit.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
Okay. How are you?
Oh man, I don't want to start crying.
Yeah, I don't either. Let me just kind of give you a heads up. To my knowledge, we can have about I don't know if you know how all this works, but we
No.
can have about an hour together.
Okay.
mom and dad are scheduled at 1 to come in and see you too.
Okay.
I had to set this up through the deputies at Orange County because Baez couldn't do it for us, or at least he claimed, and we were having a tough time doing it for us.
Yeah, that's what he told me the other night.
So we still have visitation set up for Monday also.
Okay.
I just wanted to give you the heads up. First, I'm sure you know, or I'm sure you've been told by Jose, everything that goes on inside the jail, including this, is recorded, and anybody can listen or hear, including the deputies, including Jose, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay. However, there's one thing that nobody can monitor, and that is if you're able to write a letter.
Okay.
Now, how the letters work, there is a mail system inside the courtroom.
Mhm.
And if the letter is delivered to and from the mail system, that is not monitored. If you give a letter to Jose or to anybody else, of course, they end up reading that.
Yeah.
So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to be writing you the letter as soon as I can to get it to you, to give you that line of communication. So if you didn't feel comfortable saying something when you knew you were being recorded and monitored, that you can get that to me that way.
Okay.
Do you have access to paper and pen?
I can get access to that. That's not a problem.
Okay, that's the first thing I want to do. So I guess I just wanted to drop you some knowledge first. I think is the best thing that we should go over.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you already know that about how you can reach out now. You didn't know that already. Here's what I wanted to go over with you, make sure that you're aware. Obviously, Jose works for you. Okay. Anything that you say to Jose is supposed to be attorney-client privilege. It's supposed to be in confidence.
Yeah.
How that works is, even if you ask him to reach out to the family, if you ask him to reach out to law enforcement, if you give him a letter and ask him to do it, he is not obligated to do that. He will make a decision if it's in his or your best interest.
Yeah.
If he is his best interest too. At this moment, I really don't have anything against him, but I want to make sure that you realize that if you try to reach out, he may not be giving us this information. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that.
He's told us that his number one focus is you, that his secondary focus is Kaylee. The truth is, because it's a business.
Yeah.
The truth is, the most important thing for him, his first focus is himself. Then you, then Kaylee.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Can we turn this up a little bit? Thank you. All right. At least this way I won't have to strain my head to try to hear you in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, keep going. You're fine.
I cannot speak to anybody else's focus other than what they've told me. What I can do is speak to my own focus.
Yeah.
What I can tell you is my number one focus is on Kaylee.
Yeah.
My second focus is you.
Yeah.
My third is mom. Then dad. Then me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to make it, and I don't give a shit about Baez. I don't give a shit about the police. I don't give a shit about anything else. Those are my priorities.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
I need you to tell me if my focus should be anything different than that. If anybody's priorities should be in a different order, or if I should have anybody else in there at all.
No, I think your priorities are where they should be, and that's exactly where mine are. So, honestly, I'll stay here as long as I have to. My only concern is Kaylee.
Okay. Well, and that's what I want to go over. I'm sorry, I wrote a lot of this down because there's some stuff that I wanted to make sure that you are aware of before we really started getting into anything.
Yeah.
Just so you could feel comfortable in the way that you're answering, so that you know if you don't feel comfortable answering, that there may be a way that you can reach out to where you would feel comfortable being a letter or something like that. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. The police are only going to go off of whatever information gets to them. I know for a fact that they have been reaching out to Mr. Baez. They have not reached out to Mr. Baez on a phone call since the 16th when you were put under arrest. They left 2 messages for Jose. Jose has never, I've seen the phone records, he has never returned a phone call to the police department. Now, he has written a letter, faxed a letter over to them, just saying that you're willing to cooperate, things like that. When they have reached out to him since then, he has either not returned a phone call, or he has, and I mean, I've got the correspondence, and I saw this yesterday, and I'm not trying to knock what he's doing or anything like that, but I just want to make you aware of exactly what I've been able to, confirm.
Yeah.
That, I'm not even going to get into the bond stuff right now. I know
Yeah,
he's
no.
probably talking to you. I'm just going to leave it at that. Hold on, I just want to read through and make sure that I'm getting all this first. How did Jose become your attorney?
It just kind of happened at random in booking. I heard a couple people talking about attorneys, things like that, and they just flat out asked me if I had anyone yet, and I said no. And his name came up, and I was like, well, if he's good, can you do me a favor and pass my name along? So he came and saw me the next day. It was like immediately right after I saw the judge, so.
So was it an inmate? Was it a corrections officer?
It was an inmate, and there's 3 other people that confirmed it. So
Okay, so that's kind of how that happened. That makes sense. And from what I could find out, I didn't think he must have been. How do you feel? I mean, and remember, everybody else can watch this, so feel free to answer however you want to answer. But what's your honest assessment?
I think he's doing whatever by any means necessary to get things done quickly as far as bond is concerned. I know I am his priority. I would like Kay to be his focus as well, but I know that I am his client, and his concern is getting me out so I can help Kaylee. That's something that we've talked about every single time we've met.
Now, understand, any of us are going to say that we do feel it would be in your best interest to be able to get out and help us find Kaylee.
Of course.
However, I know that you know, especially now that you know that you can write a letter to me or to whomever, that it's just like if you were out and you were able to talk to us when no one else was around.
Yeah. Excuse me.
There are ways, even if you're still in fear, that we can still effectively search for Kaylee, no matter how comfortable or confident you feel in Jose or the police or anything.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Make sure that you are aware of that. Do you want to talk to law enforcement?
Yes and no. I mean, I know that I'm their quote person of interest. So things that I've told them before, they've looked at me like I'm feeding them a bunch of bullshit. So in a lot of ways, I'd rather things come from either you guys, my primary, my family, or my almost time primary at this point, because Jose's been my one outlet.
Right.
So it's going to have to come from one of those avenues.
Right. Now that you know you have another outlet to the family, I encourage you to just realize, and again, you probably know Jose a little better than me at this point, even though I have talked to him on almost a daily basis, but you know that, again, I can only speak for myself on my intention, and I know you know my intention.
Yeah.
So,
We'd like to answer an objection.
the reason why
Request a sidebar.
No, sir. It's on time. Continue.
the thing about the police, when you gave your statement about dropping Kaylee off with the nanny on the 9th, we know that that's incorrect. It's actually on the 16th.
Yeah,
So,
I know that.
Or at a time after Father's Day. Did you know that before?
I've had a lot of time to think about it, and yeah, trust me, it came to mind.
Right, and that's what I figured. I figured you knew it after you gave your statement, and that you haven't been able to reach out to law enforcement since you made your statement to correct any mistakes like that. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So wouldn't you agree that it would be in your best interest and Kaylee's best interest to be able to give the police the accurate information so they can do their job? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but at the same time, they've misconstrued things that I've said, put words in my mouth, so that there were things that I had specifically said that I never said. So I would rather do that in the form of a letter to the detectives themselves, specifically. So they have that written proof. There's no saying that I said anything, whatever. I'm not going to deal with that anymore.
This is my suggestion to you. Because understand, remember, if you write a letter to the detectives and you go through Jose for this, he could decide
Not to give it to them.
Exactly. This is my suggestion to you. Write it to them directly through the jail system letter, just like you would write.
Don't trust your lawyer. That's always a good idea.
Us and Jose.
Yeah.
But again, you do all this on your own without anybody else being made aware. That way, Jose can't choose to only give them one page of it.
Exactly.
Alter it. We can't change it or alter it. You know what I mean? It's going to be obvious that it came from you, just like you were saying. And now that we have documented proof also copies.
There's no way to misconstrue anything.
Exactly. This is Casey's the best way to get that information out there.
Oh, I completely agree with you.
Okay, and that's what we need to be able to do, is keep the line of communication open. So, because right now, here's the problem, and it's not your fault that the information that they are going off of is incorrect. I've been doing my own research. I've been talking to some of your old coworkers at Kodak and Color Vision. I have the timeline. I know that there's a Jeff Hopkins. I know that there's a Juliet. I've been able to go through and confirm all of these things, and I've given this information to detectives actually just last night.
Okay.
They're extremely interested in following up on it tomorrow, but my point was, because they didn't know where to look, they were looking at people that were actual Universal employees. That's why they just assumed everything was a lie.
Exactly, when I specifically even told them not to. But again, everything that I had given them, they went off of their own assumptions on things from the very beginning.
So what we need to be able to do here to help this move forward the way that it needs to move forward is we need to figure out the best way to constructively get them the accurate information, whether that's you writing a letter yourself or you providing the information through a letter or through video to me or mom or dad or whomever. And remember, if you do it through Jose, you may or may not want to do it. But understand, if you write something to me in a letter, Casey, I'm not sharing it with anybody. I'm going to read it, and if there's anything that you do not want me to relay,
I'll be very specific. I know.
I'm not going to do it. Okay?
I know.
And I know that you do, but I need you to trust me on that. Okay?
I definitely do.
Okay. I want to just kind of run through everything with you and whatever you feel comfortable, again, going through, but I'm going to ask you some stuff, and I know that you may or may not give me, an answer, or give me, an answer this way, and that's fine. I just want to give you the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
Feel free, if you feel more comfortable not saying something, but maybe giving me a signal, do that, okay?
Yeah.
What I need to know is, I need to know who I can trust out here, okay? I'm just going to say some names, give you the opportunity to respond if you want.
Yeah.
What I wrote down to what I thought the best way is, if I can trust them, don't say anything. if I either can't trust them or you want me to look into something myself, tip me off somehow, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to start. Annie.
Don't even bother.
No, well, you're going to understand my rhyme or reason by asking the people in the order in which I'm asking, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
So, Annie.
Yeah.
Melina. Amy.
Most definitely.
Ricardo.
I don't know.
Tony.
I'd like to say yes, but I'm kind of on the fence about that one as well, unfortunately.
Jesse.
No.
Mom.
Most definitely.
You
can.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm clear on these answers that I have. Shaking your head for Amy and Melina. I can trust them.
For Annie and Melina, don't even bother. Don't waste your time. I'm going to be flat out honest and just tell you either way.
Okay. Amy. I can
Yes. Yes.
I don't need to take anything that she says with a grain of salt or look into her or.
Not at all.
whatever.
She is one of the most genuine people.
This is the line of questioning that I'm asking for. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to figure out. Sorry if I was wrong.
No, it's okay.
So Ricardo.
I wouldn't worry about it. I don't know what he would know, if anything, of any significance. That one is up to you.
Okay.
Tony, again, I'm on the fence about. Use your discretion.
Okay, I appreciate that. Jesse.
No.
No, as in I don't need to.
No, as in with things that he said, I would investigate it further, but he's not someone that I personally trust at the moment.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to find out. So
Yeah.
So you're saying yes, yes, I should trust them, or no, I shouldn't.
Or no, you shouldn't. Exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. Mom.
Most definitely.
Dad.
Again, same.
As in most definitely. Ryan.
Yes.
Will.
I haven't known him very long. I met him on the 4th of July, so no.
No, you don't trust him.
He's not someone that I know very well, so no.
Any other people, and I don't have all their names, any other people associated with music?
No, not that I can think of. They've all just been people that I've known on like that professional basis, if you can even call it that. It hasn't been anything of any real significance.
Okay. Is there anybody that you don't trust that you want me to be looking into?
Oh, God. Honestly, at the moment, I don't know. I can't think of anyone.
Okay. As of this second, who I'm going to be keeping my friends close, my enemies closer.
Yeah.
Is Jesse, Tony, possibly Will. I'm going to try to talk to him.
He's friends with Amy, so you can talk to Amy actually and probably get more information about him.
Will do. And possibly Ricardo. Anybody else that I should look into at all? A friend through any means? I mean, you can even give me a MySpace name or something that I could figure out on my own, or a portion of a phone number or anything. I mean, feel free to give me the info in any way that you know how. If you don't know, it's okay.
I don't know of anything at the moment.
Okay. So that's good. That's the direction I wanted, and frankly, that's where I'm going, where I have been going. So
Yeah.
I'm going to stay on the course that I'm staying on. Let's see. Where should I, as far as any areas or places, where should I focus a search or tips or reaching out to people?
Check things locally, Lee, in all honesty. Places that are familiar to us, to our family. Ask Mom specific places that I've mentioned when her and I spoke over the last period of time, over the last few weeks. She should remember specific places.
Would you feel comfortable me, after I'm written down, would you feel comfortable tipping me off to those places now, or would you prefer that I just go through Mom?
Try and go through Mom. If you need more, if you need something more concrete, more specific, I can try to give you that.
Okay. And you want me to get familiar situations just with places or with people also?
More or less with places. I don't know of people at this point. I have no idea. Again, this is really the first outside connection I've had besides one visit yesterday from someone I haven't seen in 4 years, at least. His name is Patrick Bourgeois. He was a friend from high school.
Yeah, Patrick reached out to me via email.
He's someone that you should definitely talk to. He even his exact words to me, I have a friend on the outside. He has a whole group of people that he listed off to me that are still friends, people that we can trust.
Okay, that's
So you can,
something I definitely trust.
I would definitely talk to him. I mean, I don't know the kid all that well outside of high school, but again, with him being the first person that even made an attempt to come and talk to me, that meant an awful lot.
Well, I can tell you, we tried to make an attempt through the police department on the 16th.
Mhm.
We tried to make an attempt through Jose Baez on the 18th.
Yeah.
Dad tried to call on Saturday and on Sunday.
Mhm.
Either the line was busy or we were told that we were not able to set anything up at that point.
Uh-huh.
My dad was on hold on yesterday all day. Either on hold or the line was busy. Mom called yesterday and it was on the hold or busy. We were instructed on the 16th by not only Jose, but also by the police department that we would not be able to see or talk to you until 7 days after your arraignment, and that we could not set anything up prior to that. That is what we were told by both of them.
Did they have any specifics as of why? I mean, I know that you've been, held back from coming and seeing me. I was even told that by Jose.
We were instructed that this was the court system and that's the process.
That's bullshit, because it's not. No, I'm just putting it right flat out for you.
I just figured that out, and that's the main reason why I want you to be able to know that stuff that doesn't get to us, it doesn't get to, from either through Jose or through the police or through whomever.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not accurate, and people can have their own agenda. Okay.
Oh, Lee, I've known that since my first court meeting. It was fabricated that I even said anything to any officers. I didn't speak to any officers that first morning that I was here. So the restrictions that I've been under for the last week have all been fabricated. It's all been bullshit.
Okay.
The police's exact words to me. I'm going to tell you all of this because I want them to hear me say this.
Good.
When Melik read me my rights in front of the other two detectives, flat out said, I'm going to hold you there as long as I can. There's going to be no bond, period.
I do know that. He conveyed that very honestly and upfront to us, too. He did convey that to us.
Well, he made sure that he didn't add that in any part of his testimony the other day.
Right.
So.
He was instructed by, obviously we've had a lot of communication with Jose.
Mhm.
The police have a lot of communication open with the DA's case, whatever you classify.
With the State Department, yeah.
Right. So it's the same thing. They prep their witnesses,
Yeah.
just like Jose preps mom and dad or whomever else.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the way that it works.
Yeah.
So, frankly, I knew
Mhm.
exactly how that bond hearing was going to go down.
Yeah, I had my feelings going into it, so.
I never had any thought that it was going to go down any way other than it did. If you had been instructed every day, because we asked every day after
Mhm.
we dropped to Casey, have you ever gotten a letter that we've written to you?
No, I've gotten 2 letters. One was from the Dr. Phil show. The other was from another attorney that was posted the 17th.
You've never gotten a letter from mom.
I haven't gotten a letter from anyone except those
You've
2.
never gotten a letter from Annie.
No, I haven't gotten a letter from anyone, Lee.
We have written you since the 16th, Casey.
And I've been getting things that were dated 3 days ago.
We've been giving these to Jose. Okay? So I need you to understand
Yeah.
that he is reading these, or whether he's reading them or not. and I
For what
can
it's
tell
worth,
that
I'm not getting anything.
he's not giving it to you. So you have to realize that, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to,
Oh, I know.
I'm just trying to make sure that you are informed of exactly what's going on, because none of us, I have no reason to say anything incorrect, okay? Now understand your rights in this, okay?
Yeah.
Because of your age and you being an adult, we as the family members, we do not have any say on your representation. We do not have any say in anything that's going on. You do.
Yeah.
If at any point you want to change jockeys in this horse race, you can do it. Okay?
Yeah.
All you need to do is as simple as you reaching out to somebody in the corrections department, anybody in the corrections department, to Jose, to whomever, and make it known of what you want to do, okay?
Yeah.
What my worry is, and again, all I have to go off of is what I'm being told by Jose and what I'm being told from the police department. And I know, going into their meetings,
Yeah.
I know this. We do, and all of us, we have to use them as resources.
Mhm.
If they are not effective resources for us,
We need to find other means.
right. This is something that I've learned from Josh Duckett, who is the father of Trent Duckett that has been missing for 2 years.
Yeah, I heard that he contacted Mom.
He's contacted all of us. I've been
Yeah.
talking to him on almost a daily basis, Casey. While he's got his own demons, and I'm not really outside of all this. What I've learned from him are how to manipulate media, how to manipulate law enforcement, and how to manipulate attorneys the way that we need to do this. And his sole purpose is finding Kaylee.
Good.
He has strictly told me, I don't give a shit about me. He said that he doesn't give a shit about me. He doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't give a shit about Casey or mom or dad or
Yeah.
anybody. All he cares about is Kaylee. Because he's right. Everything behind Kaylee is finished, and and done, all these other things will work themselves out.
Oh, of course.
So that's what we've been going through, is how can we effectively do that.
Yeah, I've even said from day one, putting my crap out within the media and everything, honestly, that's being said is complete garbage.
Right.
The focus isn't on Kaylee, and that's where it should be. That's my only concern.
Right, understand it, because right now the only way that we can get information out to the media is through Jose. Now that you and I have a form, or that anybody has a form, whether you want to say it here or you want to say it in a letter, if you want me or mom or anybody to go out through the media, I'm in front of the media, I'm getting phone calls from the media 10 minutes in every hour of every day.
Yeah.
I can do whatever you need me to do, okay? If there's things that need to be corrected, if there's things that you want to make known, or that you want me to hold back.
Yeah.
Again, you already know this isn't the way to hold something back. But if you want something known or corrected, or if you want your voice heard.
Sorry, nothing I can do about the audio. It's from the court.
Okay?
Yeah.
Before we get into anything else, there's a few other things that I wanted to go through with you, and I'm sorry this is
No, go ahead.
questions, but
It needs to be done, Lee.
my rhyme or reason behind
Absolutely.
because we only have an hour.
Yeah.
I've already asked you who I can trust. Taking out of that is the people that I need to keep close with me, because maybe I'll find something out. And I've already asked you places where I should focus, and I've already talked to mom and already know, and I'm not going to go through them and laundry list them out now like the others.
Yeah.
If you want me to do that later, tell me. Are there in there that I can look? I'm going to list some things out. MySpace,
I don't know. Possibly.
Facebook,
Again, possibly.
Photo Bucket.
No.
Your phone records, as in
My-
your telephone records.
As in my telephone records, that's your best bet for anything.
Do you have a bank account?
I just opened up a brand new account, which mom, if
You're telling me where.
it's at Wachovia, I've already told mom that. I know that any mail that comes to the house, as soon as there's access, I want mom to be able to go and do that. She has power of attorney, Lee.
I understand that, but you understand, power of attorney doesn't mean anything when you're incarcerated. How power of attorney works, that means if something happens to you, isn't you being deceased or you being locked up. When locked up, right? You are not locked up right now. Let's be
No.
very clear. You're arrested. You're not charged. Until
No, I know.
you're incarcerated in jail with charges on you,
Yeah.
power of attorney does not mean anything.
Yeah.
So mom cannot get this information willingly or by her own means. We have, so when we're asking you for passwords or we're asking you for information, because honestly, we can't find this out on our own.
Yeah, understandably.
So just keep that in mind. If there's something that you need to communicate, to us. The purposes of this Wachovia account. I'm getting off track real fast. I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Should I look into bank or credit card records of mom or friends or anything else that you may have either borrowed or used money from?
No.
That would point me in the right direction.
No.
Okay. Any clues or anything that I should focus on at the house? Mom's house, your house.
Outside of maybe stuff on the computer, nothing I can think of.
On the computer. Because this was something that I was going to get to. How about the laptop that you were using, mom's computer? Should
Yeah.
I focus on that one?
I don't think there's anything on there.
Should I focus on the family computer?
Check the family computer. Check the list of pictures that we have. There may be a picture that may help with something. I don't know. I mean, there's probably 30 pictures, CDs of pictures that I made for mom.
I've seen them.
You've gone through all of them.
Talking about.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in particular that stands out that you want me to
Not one that
look at?
not one that stands out particularly, but I would check them because there could be something.
Would it benefit me to, if I had the password and I don't, for the your version of the desktop?
I'll give it to you right now.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
What is the password?
RICO 234.
I have tried that, Casey. It does not work.
That was a password that I used at the house.
RICO. Does any of those letters have to be?
Nothing's capitalized. No.
Any spaces?
No spaces. And it's the letter O, not a zero.
I tried this, Casey. It does not work. I'm telling you that I tried this.
That's the password that I used before I left the house. That last time before I left the house, that is the password that I used.
Okay.
Who else has been on the computer? That's my question to you. You don't have to answer that. Well, that's the password that I used the last time I logged in on that computer, which was the day that I left.
Okay.
Mom was there when I did it.
What is for the specifically the Kaylee is missing MySpace page?
Mhm.
What is the login email and the password?
The login email is Casey Marie, CASEYO, the letter O, MARIE, @yahoo.com.
Password for that one.
Kays, CAYS 234.
Okay. Getting back to where I should look for clues.
Mhm.
So mom's house, you specifically missing a computer. I've got what I need from the computer. Ricardo's house.
There's nothing there.
Tony's house.
Outside of maybe my blow dryer and my straightener, maybe a couple shirts, there's nothing there.
Jesse's house.
I haven't been to Jesse's house. You mean his parents' house or his apartment? His apartment, he moved everything out.
Either one.
Neither.
So no, you've been there. At least
Yeah.
Okay.
I had been to his apartment a couple times this year. His parents' house, 2006.
Fusion.
No.
Your text message records.
I know there's numbers, but outside of that, I mean, I know it doesn't show specific messages. I don't know if you can go back and see what specific messages were. I don't know if there's a way of doing that.
Right.
Quite possibly, yes. Because it's been my main form of communication with everyone.
Did you really have a different phone?
There was really a different phone. I don't know where it is. And that's something that worries me because there are 4 specific... Oh my god, it cut off. Okay, bring it back.
Casey, you still there?
Yeah, did you get the message that I got? Yeah, we have 5 minutes.
No, I did. I saw the 5-minute thing, but it had cut off. So
Yeah.
Sorry. Back to the Sorry.
No, it's okay. Outside, there's 4 numbers specifically. If we could recover that phone.
What 4 numbers? Or whom or whatever.
It was just the last number that I had. It was,
Would it have been a 904 area code?
yeah, it would have been a Jacksonville number.
Remember any numbers out of that because I have all the phone numbers from your phone.
You have all of the phone numbers from the phone that I have currently.
Records, Casey.
Oh, shit.
I need to know what I'm looking for.
It's a
Anything
90
you can help me with.
It's a 904 number. That's all I
There's
know.
like 4 904 numbers on your phone. If you remember any other numbers that I should look for, any combination of the numbers, let me know. Or
Okay.
how about this? Do you remember a day or a time when you may have talked to that
Not specifically, because we talked very vaguely over the last couple months.
And would it have been quick phone calls for guys in 1 or 2 minutes, or would it have been 10 to 15 minutes?
It depended on the daily.
Sometimes 2. Okay, that's fine. I'm just, you know what I'm going for, okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is there any clues as it relates to anything, email correspondence that you may have?
No.
Your passwords? Any meaning behind the passwords that would be clues to any of this?
Yes.
Does that include the MySpace sign-in passwords as well as the computer passwords?
The computer passwords, no. MySpace and Facebook, yes.
All right, so there is meaning behind those.
Yes.
I'll let you elaborate if you want to. If not, I can move on. It's okay.
Move on to something else. We'll cover that by other means.
Okay. How about your tattoo?
That's Kaylee related.
I know it is,
Mhm.
but I'll leave it up to you if there's any clue in that.
No, there's not.
Okay, that's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Okay. I know we got 5 minutes. Tell me whatever you think that I need to know, or whatever you want me to get out there.
If you can speak to the media directly yourself, coming from me, my concern is Kaylee. That's all I want.
Yes.
No one has once said anything for me, voiced that I love my daughter, that I want her safety, and that she and the rest of our family is my only concern.
I'm writing this down. It's literally going to be a quote.
All I want is to see her again. To hear her laugh, to see her smile, and to just be with our family. Nothing else matters to me at this point.
Understand that we all feel that way, every one of us, okay?
But I've been hearing that from you, from her uncle, from her grandparents, not from her mother.
You got 1 minute, case.
I know.
Anything specific that I should be looking into? Any tip, anything that you can give me?
You have everything that I feel comfortable giving at the moment, besides finding another means to get it to you, yes.
Did Juliet Lewis work with you? Was that the Juliet that Heather knows that worked at Kodak and Color Vision?
She could know her. I don't know if Heather knows her or not. That's a possibility.
Juliet that you were friends with, so I was curious if that would have been the same Juliet.
We'll look into that. It could be.
Okay.
There's a stipulation as it relates to the next video too. I wanted to advise the court that the audio does not start until 11 minutes and 30 seconds, and with the court's permission, we will forward to that point.
How long is the next video?
We can tell you in a moment. 36 minutes and 40 seconds for part 1.
Okay, this would be a good time to take a recess. Special one also? Okay. Is 15 minutes sufficient time to take the special one also? Okay, then we'll take a recess until 5 minutes to the hour of 3. Please remember all my previous admonitions. All right, let's return to jury. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, did you heed my previous admonitions? Okay, the state may proceed.
Permission to publish 68 in evidence
Okay, is 68 the visitation of George and Cindy Anthony?
on July 25th, and there are 2 in sequence.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me read you the following stipulation. George and Cindy Anthony attended a video recorded visitation with Casey Anthony at Orange County Jail on July 25th, 2008 at 1300 hours. The video recording is a true and accurate representation of the visitation. The parties have agreed to this fact, and it should be considered as true in its deliberations. The second stipulation is as follows. George and Cindy Anthony attended a video recorded visitation with Casey Anthony at the Orange County Jail on July 25th, 2008 at 1400 hours. The video recording is a true and accurate representation of the visitation. The parties have agreed to this fact, and it should be considered as true in your deliberations. You may proceed to publish the exhibit.
Hi.
We've been watching you for so long.
You have
I
it?
love you.
I love you too. Hi.
We've been seeing you sitting down.
Okay, I was talking with one of the doctors.
We forgive anything that you've said.
Oh,
Or done.
Hold on. Can we turn the volume down? Yeah, you can probably hear it. My head's gonna explode. I haven't said anything. Don't worry.
It is kind of loud.
Yeah. Okay. Is that better?
Casey,
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Sure, just a little bit more. Yeah.
that's good, honey.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just talked to Lee.
I know. He told us.
Yeah, we got cut off within our last minute, but we at least got a chance to cover a lot of stuff in our hour. So,
It's good.
what's that T-shirt? I didn't get a chance to ask him. Other things.
Kaylee's
besides-
picture's on the back.
Is it? Can Dad
Yes.
show me the
Yeah,
shirt?
turn around so you can see. It's the Never Lose Hope Foundation. Do you see it?
I can see
Your
part of it. Yeah.
picture? Have you seen me? And then it has the information on how to contact.
Okay.
Casey, you don't realize the whole United States is looking for our Kaylee.
I know that, Mom.
Her cover's going to be on People Magazine in a few days.
Okay.
Everybody is looking for her.
Good.
Everybody is looking for her. Are we going to be able to find her, do you think?
I hope we can, Mom. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask Lee.
Can you look up a little bit more? Raise your eyes up a little bit. There you
I
go.
want-
So
actually-
now, look straight up so I can look into your eyes, darling. Thank you. I need to do that. It's okay to cry, Casey. It's all right, love. We've all been crying. Casey, I want to ask you just a couple questions.
Good.
I know the pictures with Kaylee in Zanny's apartment. Is Zanny's apartment the ones with the drums?
She had a drum set, yes.
The one in the picture.
I think there were even other pictures. I told Lee to look through everything.
Okay, is that Zanny's apartment? Because I know whose apartment it is. Is it Zanny's apartment?
That exact apartment, no, that was Ricardo's apartment. It was set up a lot like Zanny's apartment.
Okay. Do we have any pictures of Zanny's
Mom,
apartment?
Lee and I already talked about this. I don't
Okay,
know. It could
all
be on the disc at home. I don't know.
What is I can't get into your,
I gave Lee everything already. I
All
gave
right.
Lee all of the passwords, everything we could possibly
I
think
wanna
of
get-
all over again.
I want to get some video clips off Kaylee because the video clip with Grandpa is really helping people. Still pictures don't show.
No, they
Her
don't show her
justice.
personality.
Right, and we need to show her personality, so I need to make sure we get that password.
Yeah. I gave Lee the password.
Please look up, sweetheart. I need to see your eyes.
I want to be able to look at you guys too. I can't look at you and look at the camera.
Well, you don't have to look at the camera. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Okay.
You're sitting very low.
I know.
Your head's about this much on the TV.
Okay. Do you think Zanny's acting by herself, or does she have help?
I don't know, Mom. I haven't been able to talk to anybody. I don't know. I'm hoping that if there's people involved, there's as many people that are dumb enough to open their mouths and see something as possible. But Mom, I have nothing to go off of at the moment. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Jose and I go over this every time we talk, and things that Lee told me today, I'm extremely aggravated about because I haven't gotten a single letter. Nothing that you've given him has gotten back to me.
I've only given him my letter. I don't think I've given him Annie's letter yet.
Well, I got 2 letters that were sent directly to the jail, but
Okay,
nothing
now-
that's been given to him has
Well,
been given to me.
Well, he can't hand anything to you. Did you read
He can
anything in
at
my
least-
writing?
I read the one little note, yes, but Lee said that he's written letters and
Okay.
he's written other stuff.
Okay, well, then the one little note that I wrote,
He
then
did
you
show
did
me.
get it. Okay, that's the only note that I've given. So don't
Well,
lose total
according to
faith.
Lee, I'm not losing faith. I'm just going to have a lot of questions for him when I see him hopefully
That's
later
fine.
today.
You want to have questions for him.
I have a lot of questions, and I'm going to ask you something that he told me. I guess there was a lady that came forward on the news. Her and her son were at the airport, said that they saw Kaylee, spoke to Kaylee.
Right, and she said her name was Kaylee Marie Anthony.
Do you have any more information on that?
Yes, but again, the sheriff's department's telling us they're fully investigating that.
Well, I want someone outside of the sheriff's department looking into these things. I mean, I want Lee to look into stuff. I want you guys to look into stuff. I want Jose to look into stuff. I don't
Well,
just want.
we're trying to request those videotapes from the Orlando airport.
Okay.
I was with Jose today when he requested that.
Okay. Have you spoken to her yourself?
Oh, she contacted me. She calls
Okay.
me every day, 3-4 times a day.
Okay, good. Well, that's what I wanted to know. I don't want just one person running errands for me, someone that I have no contact with. And
Does
even
Charlotte sound like a potential place to look?
you can look in Charlotte. I know Zanny's had roots in North Carolina. I know
And
that she's
definitely Miami.
definitely Miami and New York.
Do you know is her mother's name Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez as well?
No, her mother's Gloria.
Is her mother, what age is her mother? She
Between
older?
yours and she's between your age and Dad's age, so she's in her
About
50s.
55?
Roughly, yes.
Have you ever heard her sister's name? Not Zanny's sister, her mom's sister's name, Zanny's aunt's name.
No.
Is it possible that she could be staying with her sister? Zanny's mom could be staying with Zanny's aunt in
It's
Miami.
a possibility. I don't know where exactly they are in Miami or who they're staying with, but it's a possibility.
Does
all I know is-
Josephina sound familiar to you? Josephina?
No.
Okay.
Oh man.
gonna
Are they
let-
gonna? Oh,
Go ahead, honey. No, go ahead, ask.
I was just gonna ask if they were gonna let us have an extra almost 15 minutes since we didn't get.
Probably not. We'll have to ask to start over. I don't know if they'll allow us or not.
Okay.
Oh,
Are they?
okay, that's what he said. Okay. Okay. All right. Do you want to speak to your father now?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, gorgeous, how you doing?
I look like hell.
Well, you know something? You really need to keep your spirit high for all this.
I haven't been crying while I've been in here.
Well,
I've
you
been
know
trying to read
something?
books and do other things to keep my mind off of stuff.
Well, you know, I want to be able to reach out and hug you and give you the big Papa Joe hug. But you know, we got to get that little girl back any way we can, and we're doing everything we can.
My only concern. I gave Lee a statement. I want him to speak to whoever in the media, give them a statement specifically from me. He's gonna give them an exact quote. She's my only concern. Next to Kaylee, it's you guys. That's my only concern.
Can I ask you something? Is there any particular city that you took Kaylee to at all? Any particular friends?
I haven't. No.
It's been mostly just local.
It's been local. It's all been local. The last time I was in Jacksonville was in March. I haven't left the city.
I think this is a good comment. I'm just going to pull it up here. Terry says, interesting to me that the mom said, are we going to find her, Casey? Almost as if she knew or suspected that they're not going to find her, and Casey knows about it. That was a good pickup right there. I noticed it also.
Well, you know,
Sorry,
everyone is
I've been
doing.
going to Cocoa Beach one time back in maybe May. I know
Well,
everyone's looking. I'm
yeah.
getting updates from Jose or from an occasional officer in here will give me just a little bit of the media that they've stomached watching.
Well, have you had a chance to read a paper or the city news?
I'm staying away from the TVs. They don't even have the TV on in here for news purposes. I haven't seen the paper or anything like that.
Okay, one wants to talk to you in a second.
Oh, God.
Listen, I'm in front of the cameras all the time. What message do you want me to give to Zanny and to Kaylee? What do you want me to tell Zanny?
That she needs to return Kaylee. I
What do you
forgive
think
her.
her reasons are?
Mom, I don't know.
Okay.
I forgive her. My only concern is that Kaylee comes back to us and she's smiling and she's happy and that she's okay.
Okay. What do you want me to tell Kaylee?
That Mommy loves her very much. And she's the most important thing in this entire world to me. And to be brave.
Shh, hold on. Anything else?
She said I love her. I truly, truly love that little girl and miss her so much. God, and I miss you guys.
I know, honey, we miss you too.
I know Lee's priority list, we went through things, and I know Kaylee's at the top of everybody's priority list. I'm the last on mine right now.
I know you are. I know you're the last on your list.
I'll sit
because you're
here as
just
long
like
as I
me.
have to. I don't care.
know. Are you protecting Kaylee? Are you protecting me? Are you protecting who? I know
Lee
you're
and I
protecting.
Lee and I have made an agreement. I'm going to start writing letters. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to write individual letters to each of you. Send them through the mail, through the jail mail.
Casey, I don't want to wait through the mail, darling.
I'm protecting our family, yes. Not from anything that I've done.
Someone threatening us. Someone threatening us.
Mom, just leave it at that, please.
Okay.
For right now, just leave it at that.
Okay. I trust you. But don't just know that you don't have to protect this family. This family is tough. We've been through a lot in the last week and a half.
Mom.
We're pretty darn strong. We almost lost it a few times, but we are stronger now than we've ever been. So don't try to protect Dad or me or Lee.
I know.
We have to protect Kaylee. So don't
That's-
protect us.
that's
We
all I'm
have to
worried
protect
about.
Kaylee.
I know.
Well, then there's nothing to protect us for. you understand that?
I understand that, Mom.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
How come she never got a chance to get the car? Doesn't make sense.
Mom, because this is recorded, and I don't know who's going to see things, and who's going to misconstrue whatever else. Like I said, there's things that I directly need to say to each of you.
Okay. I
That
trust that.
Lee and I are finding other means to do. So,
Okay. Has someone else been in our house?
I don't know, Mom. Possibly. I told you a long time ago she had a key. God, I was gonna ask you something too, and I don't remember.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. How's the rest of the family?
Grandma's not doing very well at all, Casey. She's not. And I can't talk to her because it's not good when I do talk to her. So she's not doing well at all. So everybody sends their love. Everybody loves you. Everybody knows that you've done nothing to Kaylee.
Good.
Understand that?
I know that. I'm just glad everybody else knows that.
Well, there's a lot of people out there though that doesn't believe that, darling.
Oh, I know. But again, I get that daily here.
Okay, well hold on, Dad wants to talk to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Casey, what can I do?
Just try to keep talking to the media, I guess. Keep things positive. Keep it focused on Kaylee. That needs to be the main focus.
Is there anything else that you want to say directly to me at all?
Just that I wish that none of this would have ever happened. I really wish that none of this would have ever happened.
Well, we all feel that way, and I know we're all just given a lot right now, and we have to keep on being strong and knowing that we got to bring you and we got to bring Kaylee home. And I mean, we know where you're at. I don't want to see you here. I don't want you here. But
Yeah, but in some ways, I almost feel more protected here than if I were on the outside.
well, I guess there's some truth in that. But you know, once we get that little girl home, which I hope is today, you know, that stuff with you, it's not going to be easy to get through. But at least we'll have you out also, and that's
As
the
long
focus
as we have Kaylee home, everything else with me we'll deal with as we can. Lee made a good point. Getting Kaylee home is our priority. Everything else will fall into place after that. And that's the truth.
Well, you got to know that Mom and I worry about you being here.
I know, but I'm under protective custody. I'm in my own cell. I'm right across. I mean, I'm literally within 4 steps from where their little station is in here. So I'm being watched at all times.
Okay, when was the last time you talked to Mr. Baez, if I might ask?
Wednesday night. Today's Friday. Wednesday.
Okay. Have you ever thought about even just reaching out to the guys at the sheriff's department, just talking to them?
The few times that I have, Dad, you've seen what's blown up in my face. They've misconstrued things that I said to them. Resources that I gave them, they haven't used. So, in all honesty, as much as I'd like to, at the moment, if I'm going to, it won't be an in-person conversation. It won't be an over-the-phone conversation. It will be in writing. So there's no way of them twisting my words or saying that I didn't give them information.
Well, do you have access to a phone and stuff every day or not?
No, there needs to be money put, I guess, in an account for me so I can make calls. There have to be collect calls.
Well, you know, you can call us. We'll accept the charge.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying I think there still has to be money in an account for me to be able to make any calls, from what I've been told. Tell
Okay,
Mom
so
to
you-
keep breathing.
So you need some money so you can make outside calls.
As far as I know, yes, you'll have to ask somebody more information on that.
Okay. Well, talk to Mom 1 second.
Is there any messages to anybody that you want me to give? Do you want me to tell Annie anything, Tony
Tell-
anything?
Tell Amy that I'm sorry.
Okay.
Tell Ryan I appreciate all of his help. If you could ask him to come if he gets a chance to come in town. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, just tell the rest of the
What about
family.
Tony?
What the hell is there to say to him? I mean, it took a friend of mine that I haven't seen in at least 4 years, haven't talked to in maybe longer than that, someone from high school, to come and see me, and he hasn't made any effort. Won't talk to Jose, you know, when I sent even a specific note. I mean, I would like to reach out to him to talk to him, but at the same time, my concern is you guys.
Okay. How about Jesse? He's been real close. Is there anything you want me to tell Jesse?
I would like Jesse to stay as far away from you guys as possible. I'm saying that wholeheartedly and as calmly as possible.
Okay.
I don't know how much I trust him right now, and I even told Lee that. Lee's going to investigate a few people for me. I in my gut, I don't know if I can trust him.
Okay. Well, I've been thinking that all along, but I've told the deputies my feelings.
Jose and I had a couple conversations about that. We've talked about that multiple different times, actually.
Does he know Zanny?
To the best of my knowledge, no, but quite possibly.
Okay. Has Jesse ever watched Kaylee in the last month or so while he was off work?
No.
Okay.
The last time he watched Kaylee was at his parents' house when she was a baby. So that was 2006.
Okay. You know, his dad has been trying to reach out to your dad. His mom sent Lee an email and to tell us that they, as much as the differences that they had with you, they still know that you're a good mom and that, you know, they want Kaylee back as well. So I want you to know that.
I appreciate that. I mean, coming from his family, yes, that means a lot. As far as Jesse as an individual, is very questionable for me. Very, very questionable. Things from his parents that I can,
Hey, I have a
guess
question.
honestly say I appreciate. Yes.
Your Tiffany ring,
Mhm.
your little heart ring, where is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen it for a long time.
And who gave you that ring again? I forget.
Jeff.
Okay. We can't find Jeff.
Lee actually has more information on stuff like that. He said
Okay.
that he knows information about him, about Juliet, about other people.
Okay. Dee or Daisy or whatever her name is from Kodak called and said to tell you she loves you and she knows you're okay. She just called me. She'll be coming into town.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Are we Tom Frank or Tom Manley? Because
There's
they
a
had
Tom
Man-
Frank and a Tom Manley. I've, again, information when I had spoken to people even directly at Universal.
Now, Frank is the one last email that you got that you showed
Yes.
me. Now, why did they put in the police report Manley?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering. So
This is
should
what
I,
I'm saying. Information specifics that I had given them.
do you think I could get Mike's help?
Kozak?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't spoken to Mike in quite a long time.
And he knew a lot of these people, didn't he?
He might have. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Have you guys heard from Earl at all?
No,
Meredith, my first manager. No.
no. I don't know how to get in touch with him either.
He had a MySpace. You might be able to find it on my friends list.
Do you know how?
Check
can't get on-
MySpace.
I don't know your MySpace password.
Do you know the email for it?
Is it Casey Marie?
I'll spell it for you. Yeah. KAYSEEOMAREE @CFL.RR.com. Password is the same as my Facebook account. It's Timer, TIMER 55.
Do you know who that on your MySpace friend who? God, what the heck's his name? Marky Mark.
Yeah, that's Mark Hawkins.
Oh.
That's Charlie Brown. That's Mark Hawkins.
Okay. Well, it didn't look like Mark. That's why. Because someone thought that person looked familiar. One of the witnesses.
That's Mark.
Okay. Seen Kaylee or has anything related
Mark's
to this?
on the West Coast. No.
Right.
Mark is one of those people that I trust.
Did you stop by and see his mom a week before all this happened?
We ran into each other at Target out at Waterford.
Do you think she could share anything with me?
I don't know what she'd be able to share. We talked just
Okay.
quickly in passing, and it was about Mark.
Okay, I just didn't know. I just thought maybe I could ask that, and that might be a yes or no question you could answer to me.
No. I don't think there's anything that anyone would
Okay.
know.
Okay. Silver car, correct? Or color car?
Silver Ford Focus, 2008, 4-door. The windows aren't tinted. It's very basic. There's a pink floral car seat on the right passenger side in the back seat. That's the car seat that she's had for Kaylee.
And that's why Kaylee doesn't, none of her
Right.
stuff's missing from the house, because she's got everything.
She has everything. She's always had shoes, socks, diapers, clothes, toys. I mean, you name it.
Who else did she ever nanny for before, besides Jeff, that you're aware of?
No one that I know of. He was the only person that I knew of.
Okay.
I know she had watched her nephews and her niece. Outside of that, I don't know if there was anyone else.
Okay. And she definitely watched Annabelle.
Definitely watched Annabelle on several occasions.
Okay. Oh, where did you take Kaylee to get her haircut?
I never took Kaylee anywhere to get her haircut. That's why when I heard that was complete bullshit. The only time Kaylee's gotten her haircut has been at the house when
Well, what
I did
about-
it or when you did it.
I know that. Well, who's your beautician? Who's
The
girl
last
that colored
person-
your hair?
No one colored my hair. I did my hair last.
Okay.
No one has
So-
touched my head since the first week of April after my 21st birthday last year. That was the last person that cut my hair.
So I'm just wondering
outside
where
of
that
me.
came from.
Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering where that came from.
Okay. Is there anything else you need me to know or to check on for you?
I already told Lee to check my phone records. Keep checking that. Go back through even MySpace stuff. There could be
Is there
something
any
on MySpace.
particular day for sure that you know we need to track this back to?
As far as what, Mom? What specifically?
The last day you saw Kaylee.
The 16th.
No, I thought Tara said her and Kaylee spoke on the phone that week.
Tara?
Tara from Michigan.
You mean Mark's psycho ex-wife, Tara?
Yes.
She has not even spoken to me since probably the end of May, at least. And there goes the TV again. Lovely. 5 minutes.
Is that an error? session 1, 5 minutes. Casey?
5 minutes, I know. I have not spoken with Tara in well over 2 months.
Okay, she said that she had a 13-minute conversation. No, not 13. That was someone else. That she had over an hour conversation with you. She was having issues.
Yes, exactly, like 2 weeks ago. I haven't talked to her since then.
Well, she
You
said
can
it was
check.
just a few weeks ago.
You can check the number on my call records.
Don't get upset. I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm just telling you.
She's saying that
I know what she's
spoke to each
saying.
other. Okay.
The babies never spoke to each other. I never even put Kaylee on the phone. Don't
Well,
listen, Mom.
no, Casey,
I'm not getting
I'm
mad
not-
at you.
I
I know
know.
you're not. Listen, people like Tara, people like Jesse, who are maybe trying to help, even Christina, God bless her, don't know what the hell they're talking about. They may have talked to me within the last few months or have seen me within the last, I don't know, year, and will say, oh yeah, this was during this such and such time because they're trying to help.
I know.
Well, Mom, this is why stuff's getting misconstrued. Words are getting put in my mouth. You have
I
my
just wanted
phone
to
records.
confirm that.
No, I have not spoken with Tara. You can look
Okay.
up her number,
I believe
whatever
you.
the Michigan thing is, whatever.
Okay, now we only have 5 minutes. What else do you want me to check on?
I thought they were giving us extra time.
I don't know. That's only 5 minutes in this session.
Oh, I know, and it'll cut off when we have 1 minute left, and then we'll get our last minute. I'm fine.
Okay.
I want you guys to know that I'm eating to the best of my ability. I miss real food.
I know. I haven't cooked in any of this. People be bringing food to the house. If I list names, is there anybody that I may have an insight?
Lee and I already went over this. He had a
Okay.
whole list of people that,
Okay.
whether or not he should even bother talking to them, people he should look into.
Were you ever intending on going to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, and we talked about stuff progressively throughout the last few months.
Who made the reservations?
There was never a reservation made for me. I was going to make my own reservation. Everyone
Right,
was
but who
fine.
made everybody's? Who made
Everyone was-
everybody's?
Nobody was making reservations. We were all going to be buying our tickets as we could or as we wanted to, and we're going to be staying at JP's family's apartment or his apartment down there.
Okay. I thought it was
No, there was
Okay.
nothing that was pre-scheduled months in advance. We were all waiting to buy tickets if we were going to buy tickets, things of that nature.
Yeah, because Amy's flight number was written on a piece of paper in your handwriting.
Yeah, I know, because I was picking her up.
Okay.
I needed to know her flight information for when I was going to get her from the airport.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like the menus that you found at the house, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that was my list. That was my stuff. I wanted to start waking up at 5 a.m. working out. If it was for Kaylee, there had been waffles listed, mini pancakes, little things that she liked. I would never feed her a bagel with eggs.
She likes
and
bagel and eggs and cream cheese and that kind of stuff.
So do I. We're like the
Okay.
same little tiny person. You know, she's almost my size anyway. But it was all health food, was it not, on those lists? It was healthy stuff. Because that was one thing Jose asked me 3 or 4 times about the menus. 1 minute.
Got 1 minute.
I know
What do you want to say to us?
that I love you and that I miss you. And, you know, you guys stay as strong as possible.
We are, Casey. Our whole life's turned upside down looking for this little girl.
I know. Trust me, if I could be out there with you, I would be in a heartbeat. Trying to help take the strain off of you, trying to find her. That's all I want to do.
We're going to see her little face again.
I pray to God every day that we do.
Casey.
Hello
we
again.
have 45 more minutes. They've been so
Really?
gracious to give us the whole 45 minutes.
They're being generous today.
Well, I think Casey, I think everybody wants an end to all of this.
Oh, of course.
I have to ask.
Go ahead.
Did Kaylee ever stay at Tony's?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive. We hung out over there, but she'd never stayed. No.
Okay. Tony admitted to Lee that there's drugs in his home. Could this be related to something like that?
No, it's not.
Okay. Just had to ask, sweetheart.
No, his roommates smoke weed, but no.
Okay.
It's one of the big reasons. One, Kaylee would never stay over there. Two, I wouldn't have Kaylee just stay at anybody's house.
I know you wouldn't. That's why I had to ask.
I know. That's fine.
Okay. Oh, besides Lee and Dad and I, has anybody else visited you?
Yeah, Patrick Bourgeois. He was friends
Who's
with Mike
that?
Walker. Do you guys remember Mike Walker? Dad might.
Mike Walker.
From track.
Why? How did he get?
He came and saw me yesterday about 9 o'clock, 9:10 in the morning. He was the first person that had actually come up to see me as far as a phone call is concerned. He just wanted to basically tell me that I have friends on the outside. Mike passed on a message telling me that he hopes that I'm okay, to keep my head up. And he said that a bunch of other people from high school all just wanted me to know that, that you know, that they were behind
Patrick?
me. Bourgeois. Spelling, I'm going to butcher it terribly, but Lee said he's been trying to contact him, like through emails and stuff, and I told him that's someone, you know, that he can talk to, because I know he's more than willing to help in whatever way he can, and that's even what he told me. You know, he's going to try to write me and get other people to write me to try to keep my spirits up. So, I mean, I was very short with him, you know, not really knowing what to say at that point, but I mean, I definitely appreciated his visit, and that's even what I told Lee. I wanted to make sure that he knows how much I appreciate him coming to see me. So that meant a lot, especially from someone that I know I haven't talked to in the last 4 years since high school.
Oh, is there a Tia Torres in our neighborhood? There's a Tia
Uh,
Torres.
Tia Torres.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who a lot of the people are that live in our neighborhood outside
Well,
of.
I forget who she told, but she told someone that I was hospitalized recently with a mental condition.
Wow. I'm glad I'm not
serious.
on the outside.
Oh,
I'm
you'd
really
be
glad I'm not out there.
you'd be surprised the crap that's coming. You know
Yeah,
that
Mom,
people
but see,
think
that's
to
just
be.
it. I'm not surprised at the crap that's coming. That's another reason I don't want to hear any of this media bullshit. People want to have their face on the news, want to have their 2 seconds of fame. I never once wanted to be on TV or to have anything, period, let alone it be the worst catastrophic thing that could happen not only to myself but to our family. I mean, it doesn't surprise me what people are going to do or say to try
Well,
to get
there's only a
attention.
few people, Casey, because everybody that knows you, the
Oh, I
thing
know
that they're
that, but
saying
people
most is
that
that
don't.
you're the mom of the group. You're the one that always takes care of everybody else.
That's how it's always been. It's the truth.
I know, because you're a lot like me.
I'm a lot like you. You're exactly right. And that's what people have said. They're like, wow, your mom's a real spitfire. People have been talking to you up like crazy, and they're like, I wouldn't piss her off. No, you wouldn't. They would
I'm not
respect
trying
you
to-
more than anyone else.
All I'm trying to do is find Kaylee for both of us,
Oh, I know.
for all of us, and I'll do whatever it takes.
I feel the exact same way. That's exactly what I've been saying. I don't care what I have to do. When I told them I would lie, I would steal, I would do whatever by any means to get her back. That's exactly how I feel. It's the truth.
Casey, we have to find her before her 3rd birthday.
Mom, I
That's
know.
coming up fast.
I know we have a couple weeks.
I don't want to wait another minute.
I don't want to wait another minute. I want her to be found, whether I'm still stuck in here or not. I don't care.
I think once she's found, then you can tell everybody what you know, and you'll be released. Don't you think?
Potentially, I don't know. Yuri has it set in his mind that I've done something.
Well, he thinks you guys did something to Kaylee.
Hey, can you hold on for a second?
Yeah, well, don't waste our time.
I'm not going to. I'll be right back.
Why would she do that? That's not right. Now they're taking her. What the hell is that? They did give us a whole slot, so. Just sit down. She doesn't come back. She's coming. What was that all? What was that all about? What was that
I'm
all
under
about?
protective custody. I'm not allowed to be out if there's other people around. If there's other
Oh,
inmates.
so
I
they
have to go
had
back to my cell. Yeah.
Okay, so there's other people there.
Well, right now, no. There's no other inmates out. But if there's another inmate that has to come in, I have to go back and
I
be
gotcha.
behind the
I
closed
gotcha.
door. So
I gotcha.
it's for my own
It's okay.
protection.
Well, Casey.
No,
you
but
know
that's what I'm
not
saying. I appreciate it in every way possible.
Okay. Have you spoken with the psychologist or psychiatrist yet?
Every single day.
Okay.
That's who
Are
I was
you-
talking to when I was sitting at the table.
Are you able to freely speak with her, or is that recorded?
No, it's not recorded.
So do you feel like you can open up to her?
No.
Okay. Understood.
We've talked about how I feel about things, but I'm not opening up to someone that I don't know. The only person that I have would be Jose. I mean, for obvious reasons, he's someone that I know that I need to trust, that I've started to trust. And
Are you able to be in the same room with him, or do you have to do
yeah,
like
no,
what
we
we're
have open meetings.
Okay.
Most of the time, you can get my cuffs off at least, so that way I'm still chained to my feet most of the time. But no, it's in contact. Him and I sitting at the same table, and it's just us. So
Well, that's good that you get that personal contact with the outside.
he
a little
fought for that completely.
bit. I know.
So it's nice to have that contact. And I know that there's no way I can see you guys in person. That's something that I've asked time and time again. But I know that there's no single inmate that's allowed that right whatsoever, unless it's someone that's involved within the police department or an attorney.
Okay. Dad said he has a couple of things he wants to talk to you about, honey.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on.
I know this might be a tough thing to answer,
No, go ahead.
but did you borrow something from anyone or remove it without their permission that Kaylee might be being held for?
No.
I know that's a tough question, sweetie, but I just need to ask you.
It's not a tough question, Dad. I mean, Mom
No.
knows the stuff that I had taken from her. We discussed that, on numerous occasions. And with Amy, I mean, I feel guilty about that. I feel extremely guilty. But I was under a time of desperation.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? With time of desperation, I don't understand.
Like I said to you, well, I said to Mom, and Lee and I have spoken, and he advised me of something which is very smart. The written contact will be better than anything that's going to be recorded, since we can't speak openly, freely in person.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take time then going into anything else, and I want you to know, is there something that I can do for you, sweetie? I mean, I want you out of here.
I know,
I mean,
I want me out of here too, as quickly as possible, but at the same time, I know that until we get the bond lowered as much as possible, which is probably going to take a lot, the police aren't going to drop any charges. That's pretty evident.
Well, can I
So-
share something with you?
Yeah.
The longer and longer this drags on,
The harder it's going to be.
there's going to be maybe additional things that might hit everyone, and I don't want to get into that with you, but it's getting very, very crucial that we've got to get you out of here. If I could get you out of here right now, I would. But I want Kaylee back too.
That again, Kaylee is my concern. If I have to stay in here, outside of that, if I can get out and then have to come back, I'll deal with whatever I have to myself. That in regard to me, I want to be out.
I want you to know I want to take your pain away from you. So you can tell me anything.
I know that, Dad.
I miss you, sweetie.
I know that. I miss you too.
I wish I could have been a better dad and better grandpa.
You've been a great dad and you've been the best grandfather. Don't for a second think otherwise.
Well,
You and Mom have been the best grandparents. Kaylee's been so lucky. Kaylee is so lucky to have both of you. I can't even put into words how glad I am that she's had both of you. And that she still has both of you.
It goes without saying, that our house is empty without both of you there. It's empty. All the little things we took for granted, we miss them so much.
That's exactly how I feel.
All your little things and all her little things, it hurts. We're not there. Mom and I are just going through the emotions,
The night when I told Mom I couldn't be in the house, I knew that I couldn't be there and see that she wasn't there.
I just wish you could have came to me sooner.
I wish I could have come to anyone sooner. I wish that, like I said, that none of this would have happened.
We can't go back of things we could have done or should have done. We just got to support each other from here on.
I know that. I love you guys so much. I just want you to know that. I wish I could have said something or have hugged you or at least spent a moment with you the day of the hearing.
I know, sweetie. We felt the same way. I want to reach over and hug you and tell you I love you. And it's at a distance. Even like right here, this is a distance. It's hard to be away from you. You have to hold your hand to hug you. It's hard. It's hard. But we're trying everything we can to get the little girl back. We're trying.
I know you are, guys. I know.
It's 24 hours a day,
I know.
Mom
But
wants
if
to
I
meet you
can't,
again.
I know, Dad, if I can't be there myself, I would rather it be you guys than anyone else.
Okay.
I want you to know that.
All right. Well, here's Mom.
I got threatened the other day by Detective Melich about they were going to send a squad car to visit Grandpa regarding the date because it's the 15th that, we tape recorded Grandpa. And I felt just a teeny bit of what you may be going through, Casey, about trying to protect someone that you love so much. So I want you to know, I don't know where you're coming from as far as I don't know the circumstances. But I know the mother that you are and the person that you are. And I know you're doing whatever you need to do to protect. I hope you're just protecting Kaylee. Don't worry again about protecting your dad or me or Lee. You understand?
Yes.
We can handle anything. I believe that. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to walk away again for a second.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
All right, baby. Anytime you make this decision, Lee, just to be isolated. Not saying anything. Well, I want you to drive anyway. No, we can't.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, phone's all wet.
Yeah. No, she already said she was eating. You want to know if you're eating? All right. I'll tell
I
her.
ate coleslaw today. Tell me I ate coleslaw.
Well, you probably eat a lot of things you never used to eat before because when you're hungry, you'll eat.
I hated bologna. I've been eating bologna and cheese on occasion. Grits. I don't do grits at all. It's terrible.
Well, you know what? You're going to eat what's in front of you.
No, not really. Still won't touch certain gravy outside of yours or Grandma's.
Well, you better eat a little something, honey, because you're getting really thin. You're getting thinner.
I've been
I know,
thin,
but Casey, you're a lot thinner.
Well, I'm only eating 3 meals a day. They're very small. That's, what we're given, so I can't eat all day. I can't walk around and snack like I normally do. I'm not putting in probably 3,500 calories.
Yeah.
I'm drinking juice that has no real juice in it, no sugar. So,
It's good.
tell me what's in that.
Yeah. It's water, flavored water.
No, it's juice. Is it? Ish. Tastes like juice. Oh, man. At least now I have more stuff to look forward to every day. The potential to get a chance to talk to you guys, to at least see you this much. Besides a shower every couple days and crappy food.
Wow.
and the inconsistent visit with Jose, but at least, it's something.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming this afternoon.
That's what I figured. He usually comes after 7:30, between 7:30 and 10.
I think he's
so.
going to try to come on.
Well, that's good. I'm at least going to get a shower after I'm done with you guys, so. I know he was putting in an appeal for the bond. Do you know what will happen with that?
I don't
think from him.
No, he said it might not be till next Wednesday before the final on that.
Okay.
So it could be a while. Yeah, we never really got a full description of Zanny. I know she's got brown curly hair.
About shoulder length. She wears it straight.
It's curly.
It's curly, but she also wears it straight. This is what I'm telling you. It's called a straightener. Remember? She's the one that gave me my straightener.
That's true. Okay. How tall is she?
About 5'7" ish. She's just like maybe an inch or two shorter than Dad, so 5'6", 5'7". Very thin, maybe a little bit more meat than me, about 140 ish. Fairly tan. Brown eyes. No tattoos that I've ever seen that I know of. I've seen her in a bathing suit, so unless it's something beyond that.
Well, I would think if anybody around her knew her, they would have come forward by now.
That's what I'm thinking. That's even what I told Jose. If it was anyone that especially has known me, that knows Kaylee, that at least knows of us.
Did anybody ask you to describe her and they did a composite drawing of her?
Not once. And when they went and interviewed that girl down in Kissimmee, they never showed me a picture of her. They
Well,
never
they said,
searched.
okay, now
by
they
her
told
full
us
name.
they told us that you couldn't pull her out of a lineup.
They're full of shit. I had told them multiple times, find a sketch artist, show me pictures, show me something, I can point her out to you.
Okay, well, you make sure Jose does
I
that
told
today.
Jose this. I told him to pull in a sketch artist.
Okay.
I've told Jose that multiple times. I've given him and also Gabriel, his associate, the same information I've given you. It's the same information that I gave to the police. They never searched by her full name. They searched by Zenaida Fernandez, whereas Zenaida Gonzalez never by her full name.
And it's Z-E-N.
Zenaida. I don't think she has a middle name. There was never a middle name on anything that I remember seeing. And I know she went by both last names. She always has, since she was younger, since her mom remarried.
So Flores Gonzalez. You don't know what her stepdad's.
Fernandez Gonzalez.
But you don't know what Fernandez Gonzalez.
I think her dad's first name is Victor, her stepdad, or that could be her real dad. But I remember her saying Victor. Victor and
So
Gloria
Victor-
were her parents.
Victor and Gloria are her parents, but they're separated or divorced.
They are as of now. Yeah, that was her
They're
stepdad.
divorced.
But I know she has a lot of money. That's where she got the car from.
So Victor's her stepdad.
That's her stepdad.
So his last
As
name
far
wouldn't
as I'm
be
concerned.
his last name wouldn't be Gonzalez then.
I think it would actually be Fernandez because then, as far as I know, with Spanish last names, it's the father's first name, then the mother's last name.
Yeah, but Victor is his stepdad, right?
She has his last name and her mother's last name.
Oh, he adopted her.
He adopted her. He legally adopted her, yes. Where? I'm not sure.
Okay. You don't know where he's living.
No.
I thought you said Danny had a sister.
Her sister's name is Samantha. She has the whitest name possible. They have different dads.
You don't know what her last name is.
No, I do not.
And you said Samantha's a student.
She was a student at UCF, yes. But I can't
don't
remember
know
her
it.
last name. I know that she was within the last 12 months.
Is she older or younger?
She's older.
By a couple years or?
Roughly a year and a half.
Okay. All right, babe. Anything else you can think of?
Um,
Did Zan ever talk about taking Kaylee to the beach or doing anything
she told me that they went out to Coco a couple different times
with Kaylee?
with Kaylee. Remember all the places that I was telling you about?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Those were all the places that I've been told that they've been.
Okay.
I told Lee that he needs to talk to you and get a list of places. That's a good start.
The ones over the last month.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Boat is actually the story out on a boat?
It was a story I had been told, yes. Was I there? No.
Okay. And you don't know who she could be with?
No.
Could Jeff ever look preppy looking?
Yeah, that's how he always dressed, was very preppy.
Do you think he would have ever worn like a horn-rimmed glasses or something?
To the best of my knowledge, he's never worn glasses.
Okay.
But he primarily would wear like reasonably tight jeans, fitted jeans, a polo shirt, something nice. He always dressed very nicely.
Okay. And you don't know where Jeff's sister's last name or anything is?
Her married name, no. I can't think of it offhand.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And what about Sandy's roommates?
I haven't heard anything from either of them, but I've given everyone names. If you want to write down their names as well, I've given them to the police, which they
Okay.
never did
What
anything
was-
with.
Go ahead.
Raquel. Raquel is the first one. RAQ.
Okay.
E-L.
E-L.
Her last name is Farrell. Farrell.
Now, who worked for the ABC company distribution?
Jennifer. Jennifer's your second roommate. Raquel supposedly had worked there for a short time herself.
But you don't know when.
I don't know when. Jennifer, I know, had worked there within
It's
the last year.
It's the ABC distribution catalog, right?
Yes.
But you don't know Jennifer's last name.
Her last name is Rosa. Rosa.
R-O-S-A. Okay. When's the last time you saw Raquel and Jennifer?
Oh, wow. Easily a month and a half, 2 months ago, maybe.
For both of them. Are they still roommates?
I have no idea.
Okay. But they're both from this area?
They've at least lived in this area. I don't know where they are outside of this.
Okay. Okay. You don't know where Raquel worked?
No. I know that she was a student. She'd served at a couple different restaurants.
But you don't know what restaurant?
She'd said a Fridays. I don't know which one.
But
or
local?
when this was. It could have been local. It could have been somewhere else. I don't know.
Okay.
There was never anything specific. I know that they each came from families of decent amounts of money, which is why they didn't have to have substantial jobs.
Okay.
Is there anything else Dad can think of?
I don't know. This one. Okay. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's good to actually see you guys smile a little bit.
Dad was out sweating, working, doing flyers and stuff. I had to,
He stinks.
Yeah,
I
and we
haven't
had-
showered in 2 days.
we got a flat tire on, as we were getting off the expressway. My car tire went flat.
Hey, guess what? That happened to me.
Yeah. So, did you know Trenton Duckett's father's been helping us?
That's
You
what
know-
he told me. Jose actually told me that he had contacted you.
Yeah, he's been helping us.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, which I guess is good. He's maybe a very resourceful person.
Did
in that
did
sense.
Lee tell you how much the reward is for finding Kaylee?
No.
Can you imagine?
I haven't heard anything of this, so
It's
I
over
can't
200.
imagine.
I think it's $225,000.
Jesus Christ, that's almost half
That's
my
a lot.
bond.
Well, a lot of people want that little girl found.
Good. The more people, the better. Everyone should want her back.
Well, they do, Casey. Just want you to know, there's a lot of people helping. I only get 1 or 2 phone calls a day that are not nice phone calls, but I
Yeah.
get many, many, many phone calls and many people reaching out that just believe in you. They believe in us finding Kaylee. Okay? So keep your head up high. But if you think of anything that can help, don't be afraid.
Oh, I won't hesitate to let you guys know.
You can't be afraid, Casey, of anybody. You got to get that strength from me and your dad and your brother. I know you have it in you. Okay? You need to get that strength inside and do not feel like someone can hang anything over you or anything over us or threaten us because, well, you have said you're protecting this family. You don't need to protect this family. This family's been through a lot.
I know.
We love you very, very much.
I know. I love
Yeah,
you
Dad
guys
wants
too.
to say something too.
You know, I just had a little analogy of our family.
Uh-huh.
Think of me as the thumb. Think of that. The next finger, the index finger is your mom. She likes to point just like Kaylee.
Yeah, but it's with the middle finger.
Okay, the middle finger, I guess, is mom, probably. I'm looking at size of the family. The next finger after that is going to be Lee, and it's going to be you, and then the final, that little pinky, that's Kaylee. So think of that. Think of your hand. Just think, this is us. This is the family that love each other, that cares, and needs to be together. And we're missing two fingers.
I'm still here.
As silly as it sounds,
I know.
we have you here. We know you're here, but it's not the same.
I know it's not the same. It's just like I have you guys with me, but it's not the same.
I'll tell you, doing everything that's happened so far, there was a lot of hard decisions to make. And we're trying to find a little girl. We're trying.
I know you are.
I mean, all of us have experienced a lot of different things. We've asked so many questions. We've went on emotions. But if there's anything at all that you want to share, you got to share it. Write it down. I mean, I know Mr. Baez is working in your best interest, but,
My number one.
let me ask you this. Would you be interested in talking to, like, an FBI guy or something?
Anyone that you guys want to bring in, I'll talk to.
Okay. That's true. That's great news. Okay. Here, Mom's again. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I mean, is it just the local police you don't feel comfortable to?
Oh, it's just.
Or is it just the authority in general?
It's those two specific. It's Adams and Melick. Now, Happy Wells, the other
I mean,
detective.
Allen and Melick. Uh-huh.
Allen, yeah. Sorry, John Allen and Melick.
Okay.
The other guy that came to the house, I don't know if you remember him very well. He went by Happy. His last name is Wells.
Happy Wells, you want to talk to him?
Wells. I would speak to him of any of the, the detectives.
Would you speak with him with Jose, or would you speak to him by
I
himself?
would speak to him alone with Jose. It doesn't matter. We had a lot of conversations when I sat up in the room that day. I just sat in the lobby of the sheriff's department for
Okay.
probably a good 3, almost 4 hours.
Okay.
And Happy and I sat there and we conversed. He was very, very concerned with Kaylee, wanting to find Kaylee. That was his priority.
Okay.
He's someone that I feel very comfortable talking to.
Okay, so if we can get that arranged today, you'll talk to him.
I would absolutely talk to him. He's
Okay.
someone that I feel would go out of his way to help you guys.
Now, is he a detective or a deputy?
Oh, that's a good question. I know he works within a similar
Was he at the
department.
house? Was he at the house?
He was the other guy that came to the house with.
Which one?
He was the bigger guy that wasn't wearing glasses that came to the house. When the two gentlemen came to pick me up Wednesday morning, he was
Oh,
one
I
of the
don't
two
remember.
guys that came to the house.
Okay.
See if Dad remembers him. But
Okay.
they called him Happy. I know his last name as well, so I know that.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Well, we could probably get that arranged because they're wanting to talk to you, Casey.
I don't want
Alright.
someone that's going to tell me that they know that I'm lying, that's going to belittle me, that won't listen to what I'm saying to them. I need someone that will take the information that I'm giving them.
All right, listen. We're going to leave when it's at 5 minutes so we can get out before the media knows because
Yeah.
they're going to try to get us out of that door. So I want you to know when this goes, we're going to be leaving quickly.
Okay.
But I'm going to work on trying to get Happy Wells for you today, if we
That would be
can.
great.
Now, I'm not sure if we should do it alone or if you should have your attorney present.
That's up to you guys. I'm leaving that to your discretion.
Okay.
I'm fine
Well, I
either
think
way.
you should have. I think you should have your representation.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Is there anything else you need that you want us to do or say or look? Anything? What do you need from us?
I totally look locally especially.
You sure?
Check places that we're familiar with, that,
We'll see.
that
Okay.
we know. I mean, it's not going to hurt to look. I don't know where you guys have posted things for Kaylee, been able to post pictures or things like that, but
Oh, she said that guy. Dad wanted to know if there was a female officer, but this guy, this Happy Wells, you've already connected with.
oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Ask Dad if he remembers. He was one of the two guys that came to pick me up Wednesday morning.
One of the ones, the picture of Wednesday morning. Okay. We'll get
That's-
that.
Okay. God, just know how much I miss you guys.
Oh, we know that. We know that. We'll get the quicker we get Kaylee, the quicker you'll get home too. But
Oh, I
Casey,
know.
if we don't find her, they're trying to build a case against you, honey.
That's what they've been doing. I know that's the other two detectives' main
And I
goal
think
is building a case.
I know, and that's why I'm so frustrated because
That's why
I know
I'm
they're
so
not.
frustrated. That's why I don't want to speak to either of them because it's not going to do any good. It really isn't.
Well, we'll make it happen with this other person.
Thank you.
And like I said, if we can get, how about an outside source like FBI to talk to you?
If you can get someone outside, that's fine. Bring in whoever, by
Okay.
any means.
Okay.
You and I are on the same page with that. We will do whatever necessary.
Okay. All right, honey. I believe that.
I just want her back.
I know you do. You have to keep thinking positive feelings, Casey.
Oh, I know. I have been. I've been staying as positive as I can.
But do you think after this long she'd still be local?
There's a possibility.
What's your gut telling you right now?
My
you have
gut's
the
telling
same.
me that she's okay.
Okay, and your gut tells you that she's close or she's hiding.
She's not far. I know in my heart she's not far. I can feel it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Well, we'll see if we can get a sketch artist and Happy, and maybe even FBI to come talk to you.
Have you talked to Ryan? Has he gotten any leads on anything in Jacksonville?
I haven't spoke with him for several days. I don't know if Lee has or not. I kind of haven't really reached out to too many people, except your immediate friends here.
Well, Ryan, again, he's definitely one of those people that you should talk to. So,
Well, I had before, but there wasn't really much to tell him.
Yeah.
So, but like Corey and Sean and Chris
those guys, yeah.
and all those guys, they feel connected with me to get to you
Yeah.
because I think they see you and me and me and you.
Oh, most definitely. Those are guys that I have a long history with that I've known
Wow.
for 8-9 years.
They're doing everything they can, Casey, to help find Kaylee, and they know that you haven't done anything.
Oh, I know. Those are my big brothers outside of Lee's friends. Those are my other boys.
They're just confused like we all are. And Jose said that you said everything would make sense once we found Kaylee.
Well, yeah, once you have someone that you can talk to, that you can get a real explanation from, that it's known where she's been, then it's going to have to make sense at that point. Once we get Kaylee, everything else will figure itself out. Mainly I was meaning for myself, but even as far as where she's been, what's been going on with her.
Okay.
Do you know what we're looking at as far as time?
Yeah, we're getting close to the end. And as soon as that happens, we're going to leave, okay?
I know.
All right, dear.
Just tell Lee that I love him. I didn't get a
He
chance to
knows
do that.
that. Your brother has been a rock for all of us. He has done so much, Casey. You don't know what this family has done pulled together for you.
I've been hearing from some of the officers. They've told me. They've said that one coordinating most everything, and hearing that. Sorry, hearing that the other day, I know.
It's unconditional love, darling.
Your Honor, the next exhibit is 44 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay, members of the jury, I'll give you the choice. You probably need a stretch break. But what we can do is about 4:20, run you past about 7 minutes. The record reflect that the defendant is present along with counsel for the defendant, assistant state attorney. All right, let's bring the jury back in. State recognized presence of the jury. Defense?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right, members, what is your pleasure? All right, Ms. Ford Jones.
Your Honor, I believe this is the stipulation regarding July 28th, 2008 with Lee Anthony. And should be 69 in evidence?
Madam Clerk, is that 69?
The second Lee Anthony, yes. Okay, all right, the last, I did.
Okay, what's the number? Okay, you may publish it, and I read the stipulation first. Lee Anthony attended a video recorded visitation with Casey Anthony at the Orange County Jail on July 28, 2008 at 0900 hours. The video recording is a true and accurate representation of the visitation. The parties have agreed to this fact, and it should be considered as true in your deliberations. You may proceed.
Hey, how are you?
I'm here.
I know.
Media to get in and get out, so
Understandable.
something else. Well, I've got a lot, kind of like the last time too, but I wanted to, first just because I know we kind of got cut off last time,
Yeah.
I wanted you to be able to, talk to me if there's anything that you want to talk to me about, or whatever. I wanted to give you that opportunity before. I know I kind of dominated a lot of that last visit, but
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
No, absolutely.
Okay. So, do you got anything, for me, or outside of what I've already heard?
Did you guys get my messages from Jose? Okay, then that's where I'm leaving it. So,
All right. How are we coming with any other communication?
pretty good. I'm in the process. So,
All right. Just curious.
Yeah.
So, I completely understand what you're saying. What you're saying, and I look forward to, maybe the details and being able to elaborate on a personal message, which would be handled the same way. So,
yeah, exactly.
Aside from that, there are things that, and again, answer as you wish, but there's some things that I think may help you in the meantime.
Okay.
Specifically on the day that Kaylee went missing.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct that you had actually spoken to 3 people over the phone, 2 people via text, 2 of those people via text message, prior to reaching out to Mom?
Throughout that period, yes.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
I already know who those people are, obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
Are any of those 3 people involved, to your knowledge?
There's potential for that. I'm thinking possibly yes. At this point, that's kind of my gut feeling. All I can really go off of at the moment is my gut, and yeah, that's every day it's getting a little bit stronger.
Right.
So.
Understood. Not to call those names out directly,
Yeah.
but to reference it further. 2 out of those 3 you'd actually been in text communication with prior to reaching out to Mom. Am I right on that? Or
Yes.
Okay. Specifically down to those 2.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing? Those?
Yeah.
Okay. There was one that you talked to via text first, and one that you talked to via text.
Oh,
second?
as far as the order, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, how about instead of order, how about frequency?
Frequency.
Right. There was, out of the 2, there was a particular person that you spoke to on a much more frequent basis during that period of time than the other.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
The other, I realized that there were 2 calls and 2 texts.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, there were numerous calls and numerous texts.
Mm-hmm.
Out of those 2, out of the small communication or the large communication, is there one that I should focus on more?
I couldn't say either way. I mean, both obviously need to have some sort of attention. So.
Understood.
Yeah.
Good, okay. Okay, perfect. To your knowledge, do any of those 3 people that I was talking about, to your knowledge, prior to any of this, would they have ever talked to each other?
Potentially, yeah, probably. I mean, as far as I know, everyone was kind of intertwined as far as the friendship was concerned.
Even down to those last 2 that I referenced?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Specifically on the evening going into about midnight on the next day,
mm-hmm.
I saw your calls to the place that would deliver food.
Okay. Can you be specific on the actual day?
17th.
17th. Okay. Okay.
Saw that you had made a few phone calls to place that would deliver food.
Oh, that was actually probably Tony's roommate. I think I let him use my cell phone for that. So.
Okay. So all right. So I guess what I would ask was, you had mentioned to me before that when you were doing your own search, that you were kind of out and about in some instances. Could you give me an idea of when that would have been? And by out and about, specifically what I was talking about.
It would have been during the daytime.
Was.
Yeah, it would have been during the day. Nothing would have been at night whatsoever.
Okay. And during the daytime on any of those days, would you have reached out to any of these people that I should be interested in, to your knowledge?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay. Let's see. On our phone call, we talked about that other cell phone. And then you told me where it was purchased from.
Yeah.
Was it purchased for you by somebody else?
No.
Do you remember when you purchased it?
The exact day, I'm not quite sure. I may have the receipt at home. I'm not totally sure when it was bought.
Would it have been in the last 2 months?
Within the last, I'd say 3 months, yes.
Okay. Let's see. Would it be safe to assume that the person that was, that they would have probably contacted you on that phone? I know you were switching the SIM card back and forth. They would have preferred to contact you on that phone, and vice versa, on the blackjack.
I don't think there was really a preference.
Okay. All right.
My SIM card would, still hold the information in either sense, so it's still registered in my account, so I don't think there's an obvious preference.
Okay. Back to the 3 people that you talked to on that day. Not in regards to the other 2 now, back to that other person that had really, mentioned so much. And I already know your feelings towards this person. It's noted. However, I was just curious. You'd had a fairly long conversation with this person after lunchtime, prior, in about 2 hours or so prior to reaching out to Mom. It was kind of the bulk of, or right before, what looked like a lot of this printingness kind of went down.
Yeah.
Would anything have been shared, or would she have any indication on maybe what happened from that long conversation that you had with her?
I'm not totally sure. I mean, there's a possibility, probably not.
Okay. But if I was to follow up with that person specifically, would she feel comfortable enough opening up to me if it was just that person and myself?
I would absolutely hope so.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out to that person, and see if anything. So.
Okay.
I'll reference, those guys as the Full Sail crew.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they would have, any of them individually or collectively, would have actually physically met Kaylee for the first time? I think you have to think back a little way for that. But.
Last week of May, first week of June.
And how would that have gone down? Would it have been
the very first time they all met Kaylee? I brought Kaylee over to the apartment. That's how they all met her the first time. They had obviously known about her previous, or prior to this, but that was the first time they had all met.
Is there any particular activities that you may have, done at the apartment or something, or within the apartment complex?
We went to the pool a couple different times.
Do you remember the last time that you may have had her there, or had her to where they could have seen her?
Wow.
Prior to her, prior to the day she went missing.
Yeah. Jesus. Maybe around Mom's birthday, so around the first week or so into June.
If you had to guess, do you remember if it would have been before or after Mom's birthday?
It might have been after.
Okay. Let's see. That was something I already knew, but I needed to confirm.
Yeah, I figured. I know you're very thorough, so I can appreciate that.
Yeah. If I were to be looking for the nanny's place, would it be advantageous of me to look in areas that are familiar to another friend that you may have?
That would be pretty much on the money.
Down to like the same complex of any of your friends?
Within the same area, I do have a friend that lives within this complex or neighborhood, yes.
Okay. Trying to figure out a way to ask it. You may know I was going to follow that up. If you want to share it, would that include? Would that include any of the people that I referenced earlier? That I was referring to earlier?
I'm trying to think.
I don't think you should
No.
answer that.
No.
All right. You given me last time that Zanny had used a few different phone calls to contact you.
Mhm.
So I know that when it started, it was kind of like a 407 number. She had also used a 321 number, and then more on a recent side, she had used a 954 number.
Yes.
So it's still, am I right with all that? That was
Those are those are 3 of the area codes. Yes.
and they could have been interchanged throughout the entire.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any other area code or state that an area code would come from, or region of the country that an area code would come from that I should add to that list?
I know I got a call from down south, possibly Miami. I'm not sure what the area code is down there. Also from Jacksonville, possibly. Throughout Florida, most definitely. I know I have scattered calls up the East Coast on, maybe different locations there.
As you know, area codes that start with 6 are all throughout the country. I mean,
Yeah.
they've got area codes for 6 on the West Coast, in the Midwest.
Well, I know 631 is New York.
Right. Specifically, I was asking about a 623.
623.
This is where I was at for a month at the beginning of the year.
Oh, that's Mark Hawkins. So no.
Or yeah.
I would say no.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna say I'm pretty positive I know who that is. So no.
No. Okay. Well, okay. I just didn't know if there's maybe anybody else that may have knowledge of the situation other than the people that there's 2 people that you had already mentioned.
Yeah. No.
Okay. What do you think I've already talked to one of your friends in particular that you worked with that verified that those 2 people that you said have knowledge of the situation and have knowledge of Zenaida.
Okay.
I've already talked to somebody and she confirmed that those people do indeed exist.
Yeah. That's good.
So, yeah.
That's definitely a step in the right direction.
Do you have any way, or if you can end up thinking of any way where you think I may be able to reach out to them myself?
If I can think of something, I'll make sure you get that immediately.
Thank you, because I think that would be extremely beneficial.
Yeah, most definitely.
Back to Zani's numbers. So am I still just those 3 different area codes?
Those 3 that I can think of off the top of my head, yes.
Okay. Primarily, did you get texts and calls from both? Or maybe only texts from one or the other? Maybe only calls from one or the other?
It kind of varied. Usually most of my communication with everyone has been through text messages. That's kind of always been my main form of communication with anybody. So, I mean, I can't say more or less to one person or another if there was more of an open phone call conversation or through a text message. I'm not totally sure.
I know you had mentioned some of the different areas and stuff. Would it be safe for me to assume that the person that took Kaylee would have resources out of the Orlando area?
Yes.
Aside from the places within the state of Florida that we already mentioned, do you think they'd have resources outside of the state of Florida?
Yes.
Did that go up as far north as some places that I've recently been to, or up in that region?
Yes.
Specifically for people that I've worked for and been involved with last year, in a particular area for, like for football and stuff. Should I focus my attention on that state as well?
I could potentially say yes. There's an obvious chance, yes. So I guess I can't say no to that.
Well, one thing that I wanted to, for you to keep into consideration. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
One thing I want you to keep into consideration, based on the contact that, based on what I know right now, what has been able to be conveyed to me, you have to know that that everything has changed from, a month ago.
Yeah.
And that, even if we've been used to or, acting a certain way or following a certain thing, that those, in a sense, that those rules may have changed.
Yeah.
what I'd be looking for is at some point some form of direction, with you realizing, with you knowing that, some form of direction on, are we still working off of the same, the same time, the same, the same instances, the same people, if the same areas, if any of that may change because, in a sense, the situation has changed.
Yeah.
Let me know, because of course there's only certain things that you can handle from where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be able, if I can, to, in a sense, kind of pick up where you left off. Okay.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
So, however that needs to be facilitated, I know you trust me that I'm going to do what's best for everybody.
Exactly.
So, just think of that one for me. I can, because that's kind of what my wheel's been turning on, because that was the first thing that I realized, that where it's not what you may have been working under, and and all that stuff, the things that you've been stressed about, and the things that you've been reacting to. Maybe someone else needs to stress and react to it, or maybe we need to stress and react to it in a different way.
Oh, exactly.
So, do you have anything? That was all my specific questions. I really didn't have a lot of time today because I literally had reporters following me, and I can't wait to cuss them out for that one.
Be nice. Remember, be nice if you can.
There's a certain level of respect that for us to be able to continue that relationship with them, and I need them to respect that they're not going to chase me around.
Oh, exactly. They can't
chase me around.
Well,
so
Jose and I had talked about something, and I think maybe this is a good idea for you guys. Maybe I'll do as a family, all do together. Maybe set up a place if they want to interview you, unless you guys contact them otherwise. I know that they're still going to send people out after you.
I'll tell you, that's never going to happen.
Probably not, but it may minimize it a little bit.
We'll have a half a dozen newsvans outside the house 24/7. And then, as far as some of the other residences that they've attempted to go to also, we're trying to keep those either under wraps, or, maybe the people within those residences, we're trying to make them realize not to
say anything.
Their presence.
Exactly.
But whatever. it'll all go away, So,
I know it'll just take a little while, obviously.
Is there anything else that you think may be helpful for me, or mom or dad, or anything that you want me to get through to them or to anybody?
I mean, hopefully you guys can. Hopefully you can go off of the new leads and the things that you were told this weekend. Hopefully that'll help you. I mean, as far as anything else at the moment, there's either nothing that I can obviously give to you now, or there really honestly isn't anything I can think of at this exact moment.
Understood.
But I'm pretty positive I'll be seeing Jose later. I'll have probably most of the day to think about it, so I'll try and pull together whatever I can. When the opportunity arises, later, I'll give him whatever I can think of. So
remember, the police need to know that you're working with them, that you're
helping them. Exactly, and we're setting up our meeting, I think, for later today. So
perfect. Do this for me. I've got some contacts in some other agencies that I trust. Whether it's yourself or Jose, if you guys are able to probe and just find out that, and you can ask Jose, Orange County has mentioned some other resources that they're using right now.
Okay.
If there's a way to confirm that without me, frankly, making an ass out of myself and an ass out of the situation by trying to find that out myself.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure that everybody's on the up and up right now.
Okay.
So
makes a lot of sense.
That would be great, because if certain things aren't what they seem, it's going to change the way some of this stuff goes down. So
yeah, absolutely.
So I'd be very interested to hear the results of that.
Okay.
As far as the phone calls and stuff like that, with the account that I set up, like when we had that 15-minute phone call, those calls can only go through to me.
Yeah.
So do you know when you are particularly free? When, if you were to reach out via that, when I should typically look for those calls?
It'll be during the day, probably anytime between now and I'd say maybe 3 or 4 o'clock. Okay. So it would be within a decent hour of the day. So
okay, good to know. That's cool. So I just want to make sure that I pay more attention to my phone from numbers that I don't recognize. I've programmed that particular number, so I'm pretty sure I'll know what it is. But I just want to make sure that that I'm available, and I would drop anything to pick those up. So
absolutely.
If you're comfortable reaching out at any time, don't hesitate. Keep in mind I'm probably going to want to utilize the whole 15 minutes. But
I'm not doing anything except reading books and napping. So trust me.
Exactly. I can imagine.
The closer I can get to home, the better.
Right. That's good. And don't worry about spending mucho dollars every day to do it. It's totally cool, especially if you have something that's pertinent. You know what I'm working on. So
exactly.
Just, keep that in mind. But at the same time, Mom's working real hard with media. Trying to get keep the focus on Kaylee and get
Where it belongs.
her information out there, right? Because she is the one missing.
Exactly.
She's the one that we need to have returned to us, and
Yeah.
she's the one that we need to have found.
Her face should have been the one on the front of the newspaper, not mine, with a little picture of Kaylee underneath.
Let me think. The first day was Kaylee's picture, big, yours small. The second day was Mom's. I can't even keep track of it anymore. And this is just Sentinel. I mean, it's all over nationwide at this point. So it's
That's what I've been told.
Well, and it has been since Jump Street. But Mom's working real hard with the media. Dad is working real hard with a lot of charities and a lot of places that have offered support, that have put up reward money, that have given us office space, bought all of our supplies, supplied volunteers on a massive level, talking hundreds. So that's been great.
Oh, yeah.
And, down from, I can tell you specifically, Fred Robinson has been amazing support for our family.
Yeah.
His wife, Holly, has been tremendous support for us. And all of them, just they reference, the Lord a lot, and they want to know that, what you know, that everything's behind you, and and to utilize that as your crutch and something to lean on right now.
I've been keeping stronger faith than I ever have, especially now.
Because everybody's reaching out to you through prayer vigils. Excuse me, I keep saying the wrong thing. And things like that. So, and those two in particular have really used that as a platform, not only personally but publicly, to voice their support and to reach out to you to give you strength. So I want you to let you know, just from those old friends down to complete strangers to a grandmother of 5 that grabbed me before the reporters grabbed me on the way in. She gave me a huge hug and said, "You don't know me, nobody does, but let your sister know that we love her." And this is down to complete strangers, Kate. So understand, regardless of what you may hear or be told or whatever with some of these people's reactions, the good people out there know, and the good people out there want to do whatever we can, and they've offered up their unconditional support and resources. And we're of course, just like you are, we're being pulled in a million directions. But if you think of any resources or things that we could maybe utilize that we may not think of, let us know.
Most definitely.
I want to give you an opportunity to talk more if you want, but I got tons of stuff that I can always talk to you about. So.
Hey, honestly, it's kind of better to hear about things that are going on, outside of this, because I don't really have too much to talk about. So, outside of telling Mom and Dad about the food a little bit, and again, sleeping, reading books, that's kind of been my life. So.
Do you want me to tell you a little bit about what we're doing out here?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, aside from the Kaylee's Missing MySpace page, which I've taken control over now myself, I haven't updated it, but I've taken control over that. Immediately that evening, on the 16th, I had changed mine, yours, and Mom's profiles to mirror the other profile, and to utilize that as ways for people to understand how they can volunteer, get flyers, donate,
that's perfect.
do whatever. I've got, through connections that Josh Duckett has given us, there's been a helpfindkaylee.com website up for the better part of a week and a half that we are now using as our primary resource to get that word out there. Taking tips through there. We're taking volunteer information. All of our contact information is on there. We're trying to use that as the hub of our way to communicate to everybody.
Yeah.
So, that's something that we try to get out there in every broadcast and every print and everything.
Yeah.
We've had some charities that have offered their support in the form of flyers, posters, billboards. We've got billboards across the state of Florida right now. We have some mobile billboards that can be pulled behind if you have a ball hitch on your vehicle. Pulling T-shirts.
I saw the T-shirt. Stout was wearing one last time.
Yeah,
I think you were wearing one last time. What's the bracelet that you have?
It's actually
I know Mom has a blue one.
The bracelet is actually Trenton Duckett is missing bracelet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got that the first night that we met Josh and his family. So so we've been wearing that ever since. We're working on ones for Kaylee too, but this helps keep in perspective not only for Kaylee but for everybody.
But for him, yeah. So. That's actually what I thought it was. So.
Yeah, that's what it is. We have a huge fundraiser up in Daytona at the International Speedway on Friday for Kaylee. And that stuff has been donated by numerous companies, including Coca-Cola. All these proceeds from food, from raffles, from auctions, they're all going to go towards these charities that have been helping fund getting the word out there. So Mom and Dad are working hand in hand with them to set all that stuff up. So
that's great.
Right now, the people that have already RSVP'd, just locally here and stuff, we're not talking media. It's thousands. We're in the thousands.
That's great.
So the support is...
It's huge. That's exactly what I wanted.
So that's what we all want, because we know that's how we can effectively get the word out about Kaylee, by utilizing those numbers and those resources of those numbers. So, if there's anything specific you want me specific or general, that you want me to relay to all of them. I know they would love to hear something from you if you think of anything at any point. So
I definitely, if you could write this down. 5 minutes. Okay.
all right,
So
let's
5
write it
minutes.
down. Write it down.
I want to openly thank not only our family, but our friends and the community for, their unconditional love and support.
Okay.
I want to thank, obviously, all the charities that are donating their time and their efforts and their resources to help us. I want everyone to keep Kaylee and our family in their prayers. And if there's anyone that has any information, please to come forward without haste.
Okay. Anything specifically you would want to have? If you could speak to the person or the persons that have Kaylee, is there anything specific that we could get to them, whether it's publicly or on another level?
As far as publicly is concerned, we miss her. We love her. I miss her. I love her dearly, and I want nothing more than for her to come home and to be safe and to be where she belongs with her family. It's obvious that we'll stop at nothing to get her back. Because I know in my heart, I know in my gut, I know with every ounce of my being that we will be with her again. I thought about this after Jose left, and I actually came and laid back down the other night. I didn't get to thank you for all of your help and for everything that you've been doing. I know you know how I feel, but it's not something that I want to go without saying. You know how much I love you and how much I appreciate this more and more every day. Not only to you, but to Mom, to Dad. I know that it's a heavy burden, and I wish that I could be there with you every minute of every day. I will be soon. I know that. I trust that. I can feel it. It's coming. It's getting closer. So we'll have our family back. Dad's, I don't know if he told you the little analogy he gave me the other day, but we're like a hand. Dad's the thumb. Mom's the index finger. You're the middle finger, which was funny because you are the big guy. I'm the ring finger and Kaylee's the pinky finger. And, there's 2 fingers that are missing right now. But our hand will be complete, just as our family will be. And Mom's said that we're stronger than we ever have been. Finish that.
There's a gate on that side gate that says that it's unlocked while unoccupied. Okay.
Mom said that we're stronger than we ever have been, and I truly believe that. Okay. And I know that we'll all make it through this. We'll be okay. I love you guys so much and miss you. Oh, God.
We love you too. I love you too. And we're gonna find Kaylee, and that's it.
Okay, so we're about to move on. All I'll say is that so far, the prosecution has been centered on showing that she's a liar, and that's why we watched those long phone calls she had with her mother and her father. That she's lying about continuing, with all these efforts that everyone's making to find Kaylee, and she's completely complicit and pretending that she exists and she's alive. So. Prosecution is just spending, I think, just too much time on this. I think they're spending a lot more time on this than the jury really needs. And again, it's a fine line between showing that someone's a liar and showing that someone is so insane, such a pathological liar that all she does all day is lie, 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 lie every single moment that she gets. You're actually helping the defense, which is why the defense also highlights the fact that she's lying. All that we've been hearing about is that she's lying, and that would actually help the defense in this case. Someone who's guilty in lies is different than someone who's a pathological liar. So that's, I think, one error that the prosecution is making here so far. That's their entire focus of the case has just been about that. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, she's a liar. And I think it may be too much. You may have hurted them. But anyway, let's move on a little bit more. Go on to the next day where I'm moving on to day 9. And we got some more phone calls, it looks like, to go over. Thank you, David Moore.
Okay, good morning. Let the record reflect that the defendant is present along with counsel for the defendant, assistant state attorneys, both sides ready to proceed.
The July 30th visitation video. I do need to inform the court that after 31 minutes and 26 seconds, the audio either drops out or is bad. So you have to conclude at that point. And I think that's the only remaining video that has any audio problems. But it's after about 30 minutes. And that is George and Cindy Anthony, July 30th, 2008.
Mr. Baez?
Yes, sir. We just continue to object, renew our previous motions and objections as to relevance 403 and any other highly prejudicial and irrelevant matters that these tapes may contain.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Objections noted. Okay, I gave the defense last evening and you were gone. Do y'all have the quick start menu for the bridge program for the real time?
I believe we did receive something.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you had it.
There's something about this judge that just cracks me up.
Okay, let's bring the jury back in. Okay, that's state recognized presence of jury, and does the defense. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Did you heed all of my previous admonition? Okay, I'm working on the 2 matters that you asked me to work on. Dish in the restaurant, and I guess the hamburger. Okay. All right, state may proceed.
Your Honor, at this time, we would seek permission to publish what I believe will be 71 in evidence. There is a stipulation regarding this matter as well.
Okay, is that the video involving George and Cindy Anthony, July 30th?
Correct.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let me read to you the following stipulation between the state and the defense. 30th visitation. Proceed. Exhibit number 71.
Good morning.
By the way, just imagine if they would have played all of Charlie Adelson's phone calls from jail. Imagine if they would have spent 3 days on that in trial.
Good. A little tired, but good.
Can you see our shirts?
Yeah. Can you, Dad, stand up and model again?
Stand up now. Can you see her?
Oh, wow, that's good. Yeah, that's really good.
Annie had those done.
Annie had those done?
Annie
She's
had these
awesome.
done. Isn't
Tell
she
Annie
awesome?
thank you. Yeah, tell her thank you.
I think we just got them last night.
Cool.
So,
So, nothing. Didn't get to sleep early the night before, so I was catching up on that from last night. I think I passed out at like 7:30. Woke up maybe twice in the middle of the night, passed back out, and woke up at 5:15, 5:20 when breakfast came this morning. So I at least got good sleep last night. So I'm still a little tired.
Good to see you yesterday.
Yeah, you too. I mean, I know I missed our visit in the morning, but at least I got a chance to see you in person, which is a little bit better anyway. So, how's Dad doing?
He's okay. I'll let you say hi.
Okay.
Hey, beautiful.
Hi. I'm good.
I'm so glad to hear your voice
Yeah, I know. Likewise.
and to see you right now. And, it makes me feel very good. So I'll give you a chance to speak yesterday just for a brief moment. Just to wave to you. I love you.
I know. I love you too.
The house is very quiet. And with you being here and with Kayla here, it's just gonna be,
I know.
it's harder and harder each day.
Trust me. I know. Every day gets longer when it's Wednesday. So it's been 2 weeks.
I just want you to know the outpouring of friends and just total people we've never met before in their lives. And they're touched by everything, and everyone's focus is for Kayla. And that says so much about her.
Yeah, I just wish that, outside of our family and our friends and our community, that there was more people, more people that are directly involved with the case, that their focus was Kaylee.
Well,
But
we try to keep her in mind, in that particular mindset, it's questions about it, but, we try to find our grandmother here. So,
I know that's your focus, and I'm glad.
I want you to realize it's not going in any direction, it's the direction to find her. It's much help we can get.
Oh, absolutely. And you know that I'm going to give you whatever help that I can from where I'm at, considering the situation. So,
People from, the east side of town, west side of town, north, south, miles and miles away from us. So, we're stopping
yeah,
by.
Lee was telling me about the charities and stuff that you're directly involved with, things that you're doing. Yeah,
This week, Daytona.
that's something he was telling me about. Yeah,
It's a rescue organization wants to do a benefit for her, for
That's great.
children, and it's just bringing something
Your mom wants to know.
Hey.
Hey, sweetie, People Magazine's doing a feature on missing children. Kayla's going to be on the cover on Friday.
Okay, yeah, I remember you had said something about that.
Yeah, well, it was finalized. We haven't seen it yet, but they said it's coming out on Friday.
Yeah.
So that'll hit a lot of newsstands and get the picture out in places that we might not be able to do.
Good. I mean, God, every day I just.
Is there any?
Mom, we're not talking.
No, I know it's hard. I'm just wondering if there's anything else you want me to tell Kaylee, because everybody's, I always get an opportunity to speak to the media. Is there anything you want me to say to Kaylee? Any new thoughts or anything?
Just tell her that I love her and that I miss her. I mean, that's the constant. Being as strong as I can, considering the situation, it's just hard. It's just very hard.
I know.
I just want to go home. Every day I wake up, I'm just hoping and praying that I get to go home. I just want to be with you guys. I just want to help find her. Because I feel a little hopeless. I feel a little helpless here. I mean, honestly, not really hopeless, but more helpless.
Liar.
Do anything from where I'm at.
Is there anything I can do for you that would make you feel like you're doing something? Is there anything special you want me to do?
Just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I heard that you were on Larry King last night. I'm sure that went well. He's a very insightful person.
Holly went on Nancy Grace last night.
Did she?
Yes. I could hear she was in the room next to me. She's tough. She's a tough lady. She loves you.
I know she
very,
does.
very much.
She always has. I know that. When I got a chance to talk to Lee the other day, he was telling me about everybody's involvement, especially Holly and Fred. And, that much in our community, which, is good because they're our extended family.
Annie and Corey and Becky and just everybody's helping out.
Good.
Doing everything that they can. We got to see Lauren the other night.
Did you? How is she? What? Do you know what the baby is?
It's a boy. She didn't have a boy. I gave her belly a kiss. I've got a card from her and Mandy for you. If I can get them to you, we'll get them to you, okay?
Yeah, I knew she was going to have a boy. I could feel it. I had a dream about her the other night.
She's starting to show. She's really cute.
Oh, man, I want to see her.
Very much.
I know.
She loves you very much. Everybody is helping in their own way. Chris Corso stopped by last night.
Did he?
Tell you that he loves you.
Those are my big brothers, I know. Every day I'm worried about Grandma. How is she? Is there any change?
I haven't had a chance to talk to her. I've emailed her. It's very hard, Casey.
I know.
It's very emotional, and it's very hard. And I know that Uncle Dan's taking good care of her.
Oh, Uncle Dan's been up? Okay.
I believe so.
Oh, God. Just my heart is aching because I just want to be back with our family. Please, my gut every day. Stronger and stronger. I know we're going to see Kaylee. I know she's coming home. I can feel it. I want you to know that. I know. I want her home now.
I want her home so we can celebrate her 3rd birthday.
I know.
As a family again.
I know. Every day I can feel it, Mom. I know that I'm going to be home with you guys. I know she's going to be home with us. Everyone just has to keep that faith because mine's growing stronger every day.
Have you gotten to speak with a pastor or minister or anything like that?
It's kind of funny. One day last week, I was supposed to be going to see Jose. Normally we'd meet in one of the rooms that's right outside of our dorms, and there's 2 people sitting at this table, and that's where they sat me down, and I'm thinking, this isn't my attorney. Coincidentally, it was, the 2 people that work here for the church and all of that, and we sat down and had a little conversation while we were waiting to get stuff sorted out to find out where Jose was, and he told me a little story. At that moment, I mean, that's exactly what I needed. It lifted my heart, it lifted my spirit.
What's the story? Can you share it?
Yeah, he was telling me that one night, he went to bed, and he had a very heavy heart, and couldn't figure out why. And he woke up in the middle of the night, and he was in a closet, and just waking up in a closet, not knowing how he got there, why he got there, and just started laughing, and just kept laughing. And the more he laughed, he said he ended up cracking himself up to the point that he forgot what was ailing him, what was bothering him at that time, and his heart lifted, and it made him feel better. And we're just sitting there having, a great laugh about it. And, he even told me that laughter is one of those things that can get you out of whatever you're feeling, even when you're at your lowest point. And it's true.
It's just as therapeutic as crying.
Oh, of course.
And,
it's necessary.
You can't feel guilty for laughing. You can't feel guilty for having, thoughts of other things. I know you're consumed with Kaylee.
But I do need to keep myself distracted. And that night, it was just before I saw Jose. I mean, it happened for that reason. I mean, everything happens for a reason. I know that. I was talking to a couple people about that yesterday. Everyone that I ended up talking to yesterday was the most nuts morning you wouldn't even believe. They woke me up at 4:30 to take me to the courthouse, which I knew I didn't have to be there until the afternoon. So I'm thinking, well, why are they getting me 4.5 hours earlier than they did last time?
Well, they just want to keep you out of everybody.
No, not even. They thought that I had a morning court. So I'm walked down with another person. They put her in holding. They take me down, whatever. And I take my first ride over to the courthouse. We get there about 6:45, and there's no room for me because I have to be by myself again. So they sent me back here. And I came back here until, about 9:30. In the meantime, witnessed something else that was just very enlightening to me throughout the morning. And get back to the courthouse again, and it's the same people that were there the prior week when we had gone for the bond hearing. So they knew me by name, kind of made me smile, made me laugh, because it was a couple of really nice ladies that took care of me, in a sense. The outcome of yesterday, I mean, I kind of expected that, so it didn't bother me so much. I just was kind of worried about, obviously, our conversation, so we have to keep everything as quiet as possible, which is fine. I'd rather talk about other stuff as much as we can anyway. Had a little laugh about that with the two guys that walked me back out, because one of them was the same guy from the week before, and it was like deja vu. Within all of that time, it made me smile, it made me laugh, seeing you guys both there yesterday. I know that I was supposed to see you both in the morning. That made me even happier to see you both, to hear Dad in person, to see you in person, even though we didn't get a chance to speak. But that felt so much better in my heart, because at least then you weren't that far away. Right now, there's so much between us, and yesterday that made me feel better. And then coming back here, I rode on one of their vans 3 times yesterday, so I got the little field trip. So it was kind of nice to be out of this atmosphere and to be gone all day. Granted, I only had 3 hours of sleep that night or going into it just because of things going on here. But, I mean, in a way, it was kind of uplifting. It just kind of put a lot of stuff back into perspective. Not that my perspective's been faltered or has wavered in any sense, but it just kind of showed me some things about myself, about, what's going on in the world outside, which is what I needed. And again, to see you both was probably the most important thing of the day. So I'm glad that you guys got a chance to come. I know you probably didn't hear about the court until last minute, which I had neither.
We didn't hear about it until we were here waiting for waiting for you yesterday, and then they said you were already taken over there. So we were sitting here at an empty screen and wondering where you were.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping that someone would relay the message to you. I mean, again, I didn't know about it until 10:30 the night before.
Right.
So it was kind of a, hey, real quick, we're going to court tomorrow. So I'm thinking, all right, great. At least I got a chance to shower the night before. So anyway.
Dad's over here shaking one time too, so
I know, because I saw you pushing his hand.
Because they were telling me a story, I wanted you to be able to do that.
I know. I appreciate it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Grandpa Anthony sent the best to you.
How are they doing?
They're not doing too well. Grandpa Anthony, he's had some episodes. He's had to take a lot of extra medication.
Okay.
And she's almost had to call, I guess, the paramedics last 2 or 3 days. Almost every day. So I just want to let you know this is how to take the toll on you. I mean, they want the best for you, but they want to go back, and they're apologizing because, they felt, they weren't around enough for her and stuff. I tried to explain to them, that wasn't the case. I mean, they got, they got to see, when they physically could, so.
Yeah, exactly. They got to spend time with her. It's not like they just saw her once when she was a baby. I mean, they got to see her even more interactively as she's gotten older.
Well, anytime I can talk to them, stuff happens, they always ask, what is this, how's Keely, how's Casey, how's Mom, how's Lee, they've very many times, anytime they're asked about me, so they're always concerned about you and her,
Oh, I know. I mean,
it's always genuine.
Of course.
But, I just want you to know we miss you a lot.
I know. I miss you guys too. Trust me, you've no idea.
A better dad, a better grandpa.
Dad, God, I can't say this enough to you. You've done everything that you possibly can, and you are the best father, and by far the best grandfather I've ever met. I'm gonna say that, and I mean that with all my heart. Don't for a second think otherwise, because I won't let you, because it's not the case. You and Mom have always done everything that you ever can to be the best parents, and especially the best grandparents. So.
The house, house you live at, she lives at, that's your guys' home.
And we're coming home. And we're all going to be back there. We're all going to be home together. You guys just needed to have strong faith. Just keep believing that, because it's going to happen. I can feel it. I was just telling Mom. I mean, I can feel it more every day. So I don't want, you guys not to eat or not to sleep. I want to take care of Mom, please. She needs to eat. She's talking about me getting too skinny. I've always been this way. She needs to take care of herself. I don't want to see anything happen to anybody, especially because of this.
It goes eating things that I've never eaten before, never thought about. You still got to you got to keep your thoughts.
No, I have been that.
You got to have faith in everything. All this is just going to work itself.
Doing where I am, considering the situation, but I just keep thinking about you guys, and actually that's the thing that makes it okay, that makes me feel okay about not crying and being so emotionally distraught that I can't even, think straight.
I know, it's the same way with me. I mean, I could curl up in a ball and just be so absorbed with her not being there, which there's moments that I'm like that, but I know that's not going to bring her home.
No, it's
Someone
not.
has to be her little voice out there.
Exactly, and you're not a little voice by any means.
Well, you know me.
Exactly, and you know what's funny? I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna laugh, and I think it's hilarious. Everybody always says, you guys have always said that I'm the loudest one in our family, and then it's you, and then it's Lee, and then Dad, because Dad's the quiet, reserved one. We all know this, but I've been told otherwise from multiple sources that it's your son who's the loud one. Then it's you, then it's me. So, ha.
It's all right. I don't want to be the loud one. I don't want to be the one.
Oh, you're still the middle one, so you're still the moderator with them, so it's not too bad. We know that Dad will always process things thoroughly before having some sort of reaction, or really before saying anything. He's very choice with his words. He always has been. Which is good, because I think within our family we kind of need someone like that. 'Cause, you know, little Kaylee is like you and I. So, oh man, it's so good to see you guys. You have no idea. Like, I just want to keep saying that.
I know. I mean, that's all we were thinking about yesterday since it got canceled. Is at least we had today. We were going to do it last night, but we didn't know when there'd be an opportunity. So we played it safe to do it this morning.
Well, I'm glad that you waited, because, you know, had you come at even 8 o'clock, or, you know, whenever I was already asleep. And at that point, I mean, I wasn't even really asking who was coming. I was like, look, if it's not my family, just let them know that I'm not taking any visits. Just because, you know, for obviously multiple different reasons. It's just easier. You know, I'd rather spend whatever time that I can with everyone, but again, especially with you guys. So,
Do you want us to make another appointment as soon as we can?
of course. I'll see you guys and talk to you guys whenever. I mean, all I'm doing is sitting around reading and, getting a chance to nap a little bit, so.
We'll make another one as soon as we can when we leave here today.
Okay. Now can you just walk up and say, hey, I want an appointment in like an hour, or do you have to do it
No,
ahead of time?
whenever they have availability. And you're only
Based off
allowed
of other
so
people.
many.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're only allowed so many in a week, I guess.
Okay.
So, and
All right,
as far as I know, you should have one more left this week, because Lee took one, and then this today, and no one else I don't think has got this week.
Because I declined those 2 others, yeah. So I'm wondering if that will throw a couple more like back in the bank, or.
Well, the media said that Will canceled it. So.
Oh, well, hey, that's good. That's fine. God bless you, Dad.
Is there anything you want me to tell Lee? I'll be talking to him soon.
Just tell him, you know, thank you for everything that he's doing. I know he's doing whatever he possibly can. You know, when we had our conversation the other day, I know I helped him out as much as I could. We did our business, and then we got a chance to talk about the charities, and he told me everything that was going on. So I mean, I'm glad that the 3 of you are kind of doing 3 different things, but at the same time, I know everyone's efforts again are all focused on Kaylee, and that's what's important to me, and that's, you know, what I'm glad is happening. So, you know, that's why when I found out you were going on Larry King, I was like, well, it's going to be a good visit, I think.
Well, I would have liked to have been afforded the opportunity to talk more about Kaylee's situation versus having to explain, you know, the 911 tapes and
things like that.
else,
Well, you know, you can defer other questions. You can defer questions.
But you know what? It's also important for people to understand.
Where I advise the audio cuts out. And at this point,
Okay.
we would seek to publish 72 in evidence with the stipulation.
Judge, may we approach on that?
Yes, sir. State may proceed.
Your Honor, at this point, we would seek to publish 72 in evidence, along with the stipulation regarding an 8/3/2008 visit by George Anthony.
Yes, questions and objections, Judge.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is the following stipulation between the state of Florida and the defense third citation. You may publish.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hey, good morning, beautiful. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing better now. I got a chance to see you.
So, how did everything go?
I love you. I miss you.
I know. I miss you too.
Mom loves you. Lee loves you. Oh, God, family, your grandparents, everyone loves you so much. Your aunts, uncles. Everyone just wants everything to work out here as quick as possible.
I know, so do I.
You know, the prayer, everything that everyone has reached out and talked to us, that I want to pass on to you, and hopefully you can get that energy just from my voice this morning to know that we want Kaylee back, my little girl. You know?
I know. All I want is to see Kaylee.
Yeah, you know what today's date is?
We have a week until her birthday. I know.
Yeah, we have 6 days.
I know that.
So, you know, I want to have that big party for her. We were first having just a little one, but we want to have a big one, you know?
Well, I want to be home so we can do that, Dad.
I can tell you, on my way in here, I was just standing in line with
The analysis is that she's lying. Always. Okay, I hope that was clear.
a lot of people here to see loved ones and friends, and a lady by the name of Angela said she used to work with you at Kodak.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's a black lady. She's very, very nice, and she just says, oh my gosh, your daughter's a fantastic person. And I said, I know that. And she says, I know that some things are being portrayed by Casey are totally wrong. And I said, yeah, they are. Yeah, they definitely are. So she just sends her love and respect for you and a lot of prayers. Has you been talking to Jose or anything at all the last couple days or today?
I got a chance to see him last night. He was actually going to try to get a hold of you guys today. So, I mean, when you leave, even call him so you guys can get together.
Well,
early.
I arrived here at 8:25 this morning. I already reached out to him. I got his voicemail. I told him I need to talk to him. So we've been talking to him for a couple days.
Yeah, how did everything go with the charity this weekend?
Oh, that benefit was just unbelievable. I mean, the main focus, was on Kaylee.
As it should be anyway.
But there are so many other missing children out there, and I wish you could have saw some of the TV coverages and other stuff, how it was all handled very, very nicely.
Yeah.
Very compassionately, and just to know that everyone's working very hard to bring your daughter, to bring our granddaughter, to bring Kaylee home. We're exhausting every avenue that we can. I mean, donations, foundations.
Uh-huh.
This little girl, your daughter, my granddaughter, has captivated the world. Not just locally, but internationally. I got a call from a gentleman as I was coming here today. They called me from Washington that wants to help.
Uh-huh.
He made his own T-shirt up, and he's handing out his own pre-printed flyers they got off the internet. That's just one. And a guy yesterday called me from the Carolinas. Emails, you name it, it's just going on and on and on and on. Everyone wants to see her back home. They want to see you out of this. It's not going to be easy on you, but we get Kaylee home, and every other stuff is going to be a little bit easier for you.
Dad, I don't care about all this other stuff. I mean, I don't care about the media. I don't care about what people have been saying about me. That doesn't matter because I know it's not true, and everyone that knows me knows that it isn't true. All I want is Kaylee home, but I want to be there when she comes home.
I know you do. I know you do, sweetheart. I know. I mean, none of our lives are going to be what we used to know them as. Never again. I mean, all of us have joined a life club, and that's the Club of Missing Children. That's a club that I didn't want to join. I know you didn't want to join. We didn't want to see Kaylee being a member of that club, but we are. That's the way it is anymore. When you get out and Kaylee's with us, we're going to be more proactive finding missing children, no matter who it is. All of us are going to do that.
Absolutely.
Because that's what it's all about. All the material things in life and all these other things that we go through and we think we need to have and do, none of that matters. It's just objects. And just know that I know she's close. I can feel her every night before I go to bed. I go out and I say, Kaylee, the moon, the stars in the sky, sweetheart. Mommy loves you. Jojo and Cece love you. Uncle E loves you. Maui. Everybody. So just know that we're doing everything we can, sweetheart. I'm doing everything I can. I'm everything I can to help you and help her. I wish there was more I could do. I would give my life right now for you and for her. To have you together. So would Mom. This is destroying your mother. She hurts so much. She feels so bad of maybe we've all been too domineering. Maybe we didn't let you be the best mom.
It's
you are a
nobody's
great
fault.
mom.
It's nobody's fault.
Well, I just wish I could have opened more up to you, and I wish I could have done stuff, but I can't go back. There was times I know. There's times I know you wanted to talk to me. I wish I would have listened. But all that's going to change. I'm going to listen more. I have one question that I need to ask you, and I know it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Would you speak to someone else about Kaylee?
I already answered that. I mean, I'll try to the best of my ability.
Well, we have met someone. All I can tell you, his name is Scott. We've met with him for a couple different days, and he's just a remarkable man. And his connection on this, yeah, he's an authoritative figure. He's with an agency, but he's very sympathetic, and I really believe that you could have a great connection with him. I mean, I'd be willing to set that up with him. I mean, if you want to have, Jose there, that's fine. But, you can also talk to someone without
Dad,
Jose
I
being there.
understand all of that. I know I could do all of that. But again, things would be so much easier if I wasn't still here, if I was home. I want you to understand that. I mean, I feel that more every day. All I want is Kaylee home. I want to be there when Kaylee comes home. I want to be there with our family when she comes home. I don't want to have to wait 3 days, 4 days after that happens to see her
believe
again.
me, Mom and I have done everything we can financially to help with this. If we could do more, we would. I've even reached out to some relatives and asked for help, and that's hard to ask.
Dad, I understand that.
I mean, I want you to realize everything that happened in your court and stuff, that was already predetermined before you got there. I'm sure Jose told you.
I knew that going into it.
Because years ago when I did the thing that I did, I don't want to go into this too deep, but everything was already handled within a judge's chambers or within a conference area before you went into court. It's the way it is. But
it's usually how stuff is.
But just know that this is reality for us, for you, for our granddaughter, for your daughter, and I wish there was something more that I could say and do, and I would give everything for her, for you. I really would. Are you eating?
As much as I can.
Where you're at, I know it's not the best stuff. I know you like certain things, but I realize coleslaw and bologna and maybe coffee and a donut or something like that is not a lot. But you got to keep yourself up.
I have been, Dad. It's not easy, and it's not getting any easier. But I'm doing what I can.
Are you allowed to write? Do you have pen and paper and stuff? And
it has to be supervised. I did with Jose last night. That's another reason I want you guys to all get together today. That I
Okay.
asked him last night. He left here. It was almost midnight.
Okay.
That's why I want you guys to get together as soon as possible.
Oh, we definitely will. Like I said, I reached out before I got here, or as soon as I pulled in to talk to him. So I'll make sure I got some stuff that I want to see that can get to you also. You know, a little letter and stuff that I'm writing to you, just to you.
Yeah.
And I know he's going to read it to you. And
No, he's
just
been
want-
giving
I just-
stuff to me to see. So
well, I think stuff from Annie, and I think
I saw Annie's
I think
letter
it was something
and
from Lauren.
Lauren and
It was
from Andy. Yeah, I got their cards the other night when he came. So
Well, we saw Lauren and Andy Friday night. They drove all the way from Orlando up to Daytona, and I'd say that place we were at is just awesome. It's right across from the Speedway. It was just really nice outpouring. The nonprofit people that are helping, man, they're just unbelievable. I mean, that'd be something when we get you through all this stuff and Kaylee's home. I would love to see you work with them.
oh, absolutely.
These people are just awesome. They're doing this for love, for compassion they have for all missing children. And it's just
Well, because there's so many, and there's so many that people don't know about.
well, I'd say if you were to see the video that they had with Kaylee and the songs that were saying, your heart would have broken. I can say that two different ones that they did, not only with Kaylee showing stuff about her, but the other missing children. And one thing they brought up is they played the song SpongeBob SquarePants. Because that's something they asked. They asked Grandpa, I asked JoJo, what's some of the songs that she loved to sing or dance around to? And I said, well, you're happy to clap your hands. Oh, I just ran off a bunch of stuff. I said, but one thing that her and I always did was SpongeBob SquarePants, and I started that. I started to cry, but then I started to chuckle because, that special little combination of things that I had with her, So realize we love you. We love her. We want you both home. We want you home. Whatever you can do to help us,
I've done everything that I can do from where I'm at. I'm sorry. I've done
listen.
everything that I can.
Listen, we can go into protective custody. All of us can be placed in an area, and the agencies can come up with a plan to get Kaylee safely. Believe me, that can happen. That can happen in a matter of hours. So we just need all the cooperation we can get, sweetheart.
I've given you guys everything that I have and some. I mean, I've done everything that I can, whether it's been with Lee or with you and Mom, with Jose, with whoever. I can only do so much from where I'm at, and I want to do so much more, but I can't.
Okay. There's probably going to be another hearing, I guess, this week. Hopefully there's going to be something come up from, I don't know if it's going to be the Supreme Court of Florida. What about getting your bond reduced? Stuff like that. So hopefully Jose's going to have information about that.
Yeah.
I hope that the compassion he says he has and stuff is being genuine. I know he's concentrating on what your rights are, but I also hope he's not sacrificing your rights for Kaylee. I hope he's not building a reputation for himself.
He's not that. His concern is getting me back with our family, getting me home, and proving to everyone that that everything that people have been saying about me isn't true.
Well,
that's his goal. That's what he's trying to do, and I know that.
Well, I want you to know everything that's happened up to this point from day one when all this stuff unfolded up till now, it was never out to cause you any pain, to cause our granddaughter pain, to cause our family any pain. Realize we want everyone back in our lives the way it's supposed to be, the way it should be.
I understand that, Dad. And it hasn't been because of you or Mom or Lee or anything that anyone in our family has done that's made things the way that they are. The media is going to spin things the way that they want, and other people are going to say what they want to say. I understand all of that.
Let me ask you, has anyone threatened you or threatened our family?
I can't talk to anyone, Dad. I haven't been able to talk to anybody. So if there's anything that's being said, I don't know what's going on until I see Jose or I talk to you guys. I don't know. I'm completely left in the dark about everything.
You didn't get a chance to watch TV or read a paper or anything like that at all?
I don't even, Dad, why do I want to do any of that? Because all people are saying is bad things. Why do I want to see my face on TV when all I want to see is Kaylee? It should be Kaylee. I see a picture of Kaylee and then stuff about me. That article in People magazine that was supposed to be about missing children. I saw that last night. It was all about me. It's not, nothing's
that's true.
portrayed the way that it should be, when she should be everyone's focus.
Well, I'll tell you, when they came to the house, the 3.5, 4 hours they were there, that was the story. That's what it was supposed to have been. We understood, Kaylee's photo was going to be on the front cover, but then...
Yeah, well, so was mine right next to it.
And then again, we had no control over it. The article was supposed to be about Kaylee. It was not supposed to be about me or about Mom. Maybe a little information from Mom and I, or maybe something, in a general direction about how long she's been missing type stuff. But the way it's been spun in...
People have been lying to you guys to try to get information from you, to spin it in their best interest. Not for our best interest, not for our family, not for Kaylee. Kaylee should be everyone's concern, and that's not the case. And it breaks my heart. That's why I can't watch any of this. That's why I don't want to hear about it. I want to come home and be stuck in the house so no one can try to talk to me, because I don't want to say anything to anyone. What do I have to say? I want my daughter back. I want to be with my family. That's it. That's all they need to know, because that's all I have to say. And that's all it's going to be until it happens.
Well, listen, you are a great mom. You're always going to be a great mom. I know that. Mom knows that. Lee knows that. Your good, closest, best friends know that. I mean, Holly, who's been on Nancy Gray's show, is so proactive for you, you wouldn't believe it, because this hits her home very hard, because her daughter's going to be 2 in October.
Yeah.
I mean, she got a chance to watch Kaylee. She watched you grow up, So realize, everyone knows you. The people that care and love you, that's right. It's the other outside forces.
Exactly, and the other outside forces, again, they're going to feel dumb when all of this comes back and Kaylee's home.
Yes, and when you're home. And I mean, all of our lives are not going to be what we're used to. You know, people ask me, what's it going to be like to be normal again? None of us forever. I don't think the word normal is ever something that should come into someone's vocabulary. I mean, it's what we make of our lives. And know that any and everything that we're going to do, our lives are going to change in so many different ways. I mean, our faith, our compassion, stuff we used to talk about doing, we're going to do it. You know, we're going to do it together, all of us. I'm not going to force it on you, but we're going to do it, you know.
Well, and you never have. It's always been of our own choice. And
I know, Mom and I have always talked to you as adults, I guess, in a way, at a very young age, because I didn't want to sugarcoat anything in this world. I wanted you to realize that it's tough. It's the toughest thing that we're ever going to go through in our lives, right? This is the ultimate for any of us. We can lose a car, we can lose a dog or a cat, but having you here and not having Kaylee right now, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate.
I know that.
I tell you, I want you to know your brother has just a marketing genius of stuff that he's doing. I always knew he was very, very in tune with a lot of things, but stuff that he has done for you, for Kaylee, is just remarkable. It just goes without saying. Matter of fact, organizations we're working with right now want to hire him, want to bring him on board because of his passion. And, you know, if that's what it's going to take for him, you know, we want to get Mallory involved with a couple different people, and, you know,
yeah.
and even you. So realize there's a lot of doors that have opened up, even though this is a tragedy and it's very sensitive in our lives. There's positive things that are happening from it. So is there anything that I can try to get you? Is there, do you have like a commissary type thing that you need money for to buy things? Or?
Don't even worry about it. There's no point in getting extra stuff that I'm not going to be able to use. I mean, it's not a big deal. I have a Bible. I wasn't able to take that Bible from Mom. Stuff has to be inspected before I can take anything back. I can receive letters.
Okay. Well, that's understandable. Stuff has to be opened up and make sure there's no contraband and stuff. I understand.
Yeah, they have to go through everything. So that's why I wasn't able to take that from her, but I did get one from here. So I have that. I mean,
well, when you get a chance, just read certain passages of it. You know, I'm not gonna go into particular areas, but
I know that's what I've been doing. It's right next to my bed. It's on my bed actually. I sleep with it there. I don't move it from that spot unless I'm reading it, and I put it right back to where it belongs because I know I need that by my side at all times.
Yes, you do. Yeah, we all certainly do. So, any stuff you want to talk to me about? Anything?
It's just nice hearing everything that's going on. I mean, I don't know what to say except I miss you guys, and I love you, and I just.
I know you do. I love you too. I love you more than anything.
Person. I know, Dad. I want to see that little girl. I want to hear Kaylee laugh. I want to be with my baby. You know, that's my focus. Her birthday's in just a few days.
Yeah, it is just a few days away. And remember, we want to have that little one, just like taking her to a park or something, and just just be the immediate family. But now we want to have this great big one. So I was asked outside by one of the reporters, you know, for her birthday, what do you want to get her? I said, I want to get her this little red Mustang convertible and see her drive around. I said, but you know, that's a material thing. I said, I would give her anything that she wanted. I want to have a big cake, ice cream, all this stuff. Little kids, even us as adults, we're still little kids inside. You know, I want us to have so much. But just know that the
important thing is being together as a family. That's all we need.
That's it. All this other stuff is just material. The clothes we have, that's just material stuff. Our other things we have is just material. We just need to get all of our lives back in check and not hold anything back anymore. Be straight with each other. You know, just that's what we got to do. I mean, I've told things to your mom that I never thought you'd really tell her because I was afraid of little things that might be taken. But I've opened up more to your mom in these last few weeks, more than I probably did in the last few years.
Yeah.
It was hard, but you know something? I feel better because I've done it. And that's what we got to do, sweetheart. We have to do it. Have to stay focused on our lives and being positive and not holding anything back anymore. Something bothers when you talk about it.
Yeah.
That's what it's got to be.
Absolutely.
I got a different T-shirt on today.
Yeah, I see that. What's that one?
It's the same thing as that flyer that we've been handing out.
Yeah.
And it's just really, really, really nice. We got other ones being made. Other flyers, other posters, billboards that are out there. Not only
Yeah, Leah
ones,
told me about the mobile billboards.
Oh, I used to see the ones that are on I-Drive down in South Florida, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tampa, Boca Raton. It's like 7 or 18 of them that are lit up all over.
Wow, that's great.
It's just remarkable. We got magnetic signs on our cars. You name it. It's there's no expense that is not being used to help find her. You know, she's beautiful. You know that. I know that. And I
hear
told
that
people,
every day. I know.
I said, you know, that the photos of her are beautiful, but when you see her in front of you, the eyes,
She's
the expression,
captivating.
She's
Absolutely captivating.
She has a personality that's so remarkable. And I said, I owe that, to my daughter. I owe that to my wife, myself, my son, other family members that have made her so excitable because she's just a fantastic little girl.
She has the best in all of us, and that's something that I've been thinking about. She has the best that we all do, and she shows it all the time. I mean, she has little quirky things about her that you do, or that you have, and same thing with Mom. I mean, she is the best of the four of us. She's that top point in our star. You said that we're like a hand, we're also like a star.
Yeah, well, we can see so much. We see so much of her when you were small growing up. But parents give their children, the best of them. And I'm thankful that you have. I'm thankful that you have your mom good looks. And, you know, I'm thankful you have the personality that, like your mom, that you don't let anything stand in your way. You're determined all the time. That's what you got to be. I'm thankful that you're. Maybe one thing about me, you're always consumed about making sure your car runs and some other little things that I've passed on to you. So the minimal little things I've done, but the maximum your mom has done, I think, is just remarkable. You're a fighter. You got to keep on fighting.
I am every day.
I mean, no matter what it is. I mean, where you're at, yeah, it's a tough place you're in. I never ever realized or thought that anyone in my family would be going through what you're going through. If I could switch places with you this second, I'd do it. I would do it.
I know that.
Believe me, I would. Just know that you're loved, you're cared for, and any and everything that we're trying to do is for you and for Kaylee. That's it. That's what we're doing it for. I know you have an account. I guess you talk to Lee occasionally. Can I set up a separate account for you? Do you know how that works?
What, as far as for phones?
Yeah,
for phone calls? I think I'd have to call you and do that, or maybe you can get information from Lee. I think he even called himself. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I found out about that because I'd like to talk to you.
Yeah,
I'd wait to see
absolutely.
you, happen to see you instead of seeing you once a week. And I'm seeing you today on Sunday. Mom's seeing you, I think, Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm sorry. And Lee's not going to see you until Thursday because you get 3 visits a week. You know, it'd be nice if you could reach out a little bit more just to talk, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt the same way. I tried to call the house a couple times this weekend, and it just rang. I mean, I figured you guys were doing some with the charity, but
Yeah, we've been out and about as much as we can, and sometimes it doesn't show anything. Like it might say a private number, and that might be what they're showing for you as a private number, and we're not picking up all the private numbers. So,
yeah, I understand that.
I mean, too bad. Consider like Orange OCC or something like that, then we would know. So,
Well, it's
I'll
coming
have to
from a
find out.
payphone, and it is collect, so.
Yeah. So that could be what it is. Could be a private number shown through or something, or just X's or O's or something. I'm not sure. I'll find out.
Yeah.
So everyone's being pretty good with you in there.
Of
Anyone
course,
screaming and hollering at you?
No, it was like that off and on. I mean, stuff like that's gonna happen, but again, I'm in close quarters,
Okay.
and it's I guess the best that it could be for the situation for what it is. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just worried about Kaylee and about you guys.
Well, believe us, we're fine. I mean, we hurt inside. You know, we've lost weight through stress and other things. I mean, we're doing the best we can do, but we don't give up.
I know.
None of us do. I was asked before I came inside, are you guys getting rest? You do? And I said, when we can, when we feel that we can recharge, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But we're going at it 24 hours a day as much as we can, so there's no stone unturned. None.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going into Kaylee's room today, you know, I wish I could have brought something with me to show you of hers, you know. Wish I could have, but I wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
You know, walked into your room last night and just looked around and had a couple extra little prayers and just said, you know, you're coming home soon, sweetheart. Kaylee's going to be home soon, so we can be that family again. Because there's a lot of love in your heart for all of us, for your daughter. You can see that. That's evident in the house, you know. I miss you, sweet.
I miss you too.
I miss your hug. I miss that squeeze, that Papa Joe. I miss so much. I miss it.
Well, how about
Sorry,
you?
I'm sorry I've been so tough sometimes. I'm sorry.
Dad, it's not your fault. It isn't. We all do things out of love, and sometimes.
Some tough love, I know.
Exactly, and it's not a bad thing. I want you to know that. You know how much I love you, how much I've always loved you. You'll always be my buddy, even besides my dad.
I know that. But I just had to say what I had to say to you. I just need to get that out.
I know. You know how much I love you.
I know you do. I know how much you love your mom, and I know how much you love Lee, and I know how much you love your daughter. That's unconditional. I know that.
I love that little girl more than I ever thought I could love anything in this entire world, or anyone for that matter.
Well, she's a split image of you in so many ways. The compassion, the drive, how fast she can run. That's you. That's my daughter. That's my granddaughter. Oh, we got not postcard, but a small card just a few days ago. One of your teachers that had you and Lee in school.
Yeah.
I don't want to say her name because I don't want to get her bombarded, but she just says she remembers all the stuff that you guys did in elementary school, both of you. And, you know how great students you were, and compassionate, and happy. And, you know that says a lot for someone to reach out like that after all these years to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
This teacher, it's a woman, I can tell you. She knows who you are.
I have an idea.
It was pretty awesome. I just didn't want to say her name because I don't want her to be.
I don't want anyone else to be bombarded with anything.
I'll tell you, your friends and other people that you just might have met just briefly, their name has gotten brought up, and they're getting media phone calls, people showing up at their home at their business, and
Yeah, it's not right. That's not what it should be whatsoever. That's why I made that notice. They made me file something that I know was on TV the other night about visitation.
Right.
You know, they made me be extremely specific about stuff, and I knew after I'd already filed it the night before.
Well,
what was going to happen with it. But
I mean, it's great to have friends come and show their support for you. You know, your closest friends. You know, that's
yeah, but
very,
it's
very
not
important.
fair for other people
Well, no,
to have the
because
media in their face and for other
Right.
stuff to get thrown in different directions. I don't want anyone else being put through this. I hate that you guys are being put through this.
Well, you know something, we're a lot tougher than what people think we are.
You guys are so tough. That's where I get my strength from, is from all of you. I don't think you guys ever realize that. You've said that I've been so strong, but again, I've got my strength from you, from Mom, from Lee, from Kaylee especially.
I know that.
I'm so strong because of all the love that I have from all of you, from the love that I'm able to give to you guys that I feel like I held back, but I don't want to hold back.
Well, realize that there's other mothers out there that have children that are Kaylee's age, and they've talked to us. I mean, people that even have just had a child just a few weeks old that even came to that benefit Friday night. You had seen some of these little girls that Mom actually had a chance to dance with when the band was playing. Oh man, I cried. You wouldn't believe how much. There was one girl that had such curly brown hair, and these people traveled 2.5 hours to come to this thing, to be there for support and to help. And that's just one of them. There's so many of them. It's just wow, just remarkable. Just remarkable. Just remarkable.
I'm glad to know that there's so many people that are offering so much support for our family, for Kaylee. That means, more than I could possibly say.
Well, there's people that have a big heart out there. There's a lot of people that have a big heart. There's people that never met you. They're just saying.
You have to keep in mind that to believe the defense here, this whole thing is one big charade between the two of them. It's much easier to explain away when it's just Casey talking to her mom, or the mom is there and the father. But, for them to put on this performance for this extended amount of time, it means that they're both in on it. It's a little bit harder to swallow. If it's just Casey being the pathological liar, that's one thing. But to have them both performing on this jail call and coming up with more things to talk about and more things and just continuing with the lie, it's just, I think specifically this video actually may help the prosecution. So just between the two of them, because again, it's just harder to believe that he's in on it and they're talking about all this stuff, all these lies, and it's just one big performance.
Hey, this young lady needs support. She needs some love. She needs some prayer. Her daughter needs some love, support, and some prayer. They're doing it, and we're not asking them to. They're just doing it.
I know.
From all over the world, as a matter of fact, from the UK.
I've been getting letters from all over the country from people that are just trying to offer support.
Yeah.
So
that's it. I mean, the emails and phone calls. It's just remarkable of all this stuff. Just worried about you. I just hope that you can keep eating and just stay strong, stay positive once you can. If something pops into your head that's going to help bring her.
Trust me, I'll let you guys know as soon as possible. I mean, that's what I've told Dad. I've told Bert. I've told you. I've told Mom. I've told Lee. Even Jose. If there's something that I can think of, that's why I called Lee yesterday. To pass that message along. Which thank him for me for doing that. I mean, I was afraid last night. It was so late that maybe he wasn't going to get my message, but he got my message and came even at 11 o'clock last night, and again stayed until almost 12 to hear what I had to say, to give me time to write you guys some little notes. So I mean, it shows that his heart's in the right place, that he's doing whatever he can to help.
Right. Did you meet another gentleman that he brought in to assist him at all?
Yeah, I got a chance not only to see him that day at court, but they came later on that evening. I got a chance to speak with him. I have a copy of the initial appeal. His name is Mike Walsh.
Okay. Well, I can tell you one thing. I've reached out to America's Most Wanted.
Uh-huh.
And if this gets put out on the air, I don't care. But John Walsh, he had his son come up missing like 18, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm going to be meeting with him, hopefully not on Monday, but also one day this week.
Yeah. Wow.
So realize all stops are being pulled here. Everything. Whatever we can do, we're doing it. I'm not in it for the media exposure or anything like that. Neither is your mom.
I know you're not. I know that's not your focus, and it hasn't been.
Just like I told you at the beginning, this is a club that all of us now have joined, for missing children. And I didn't want to join. You didn't. I know our granddaughter, or your daughter, didn't want to join. But you know something? We're in it for life now. And
absolutely.
Not only for Kaylee to bring her home, but other children. We're going to be very proactive with stuff. That's
exactly.
That's what we got to do.
There's thousands of kids that are missing that don't get any sort of exposure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after a little while, the media sort of forgets about them. And this Kids Finders Network, this Never Lose Hope Foundation, other ones that have reached out to us. These people are so compassionate.
Of course. It's the best cause out there.
That's it. It's just remarkable. It's remarkable. And all of them have offered their support, not only with material things they're helping us supply with, but their love and their prayers. And you can't ask for too much more than that.
Dude.
Every single day I talk to them. Every single day. If you got any ideas besides posters, billboards, shirts, I've got a little bracelet on right now that says helpfindkaylee.com. It's a real light purple in a way.
Have you been putting that on the t-shirts and the posters? Is that website to where people can see it with everything?
Helpfindkaylee.com, yes. Everything's there. There's a trust fund set aside for her.
That's what I had heard the other day.
Right. The trust fund is just for Kaylee.
Good.
Everything that's being printed for her, all these funds that come in, goes to this. Mom and I are trying to do everything we can, to get you out, our own personal stuff. And
I know.
So realize we're trying. We are trying.
I know you are.
We are trying. There's never a moment that doesn't go by that we don't try just a little bit harder. Your mom is she's been through a lot. She sort of hit that barrier last night. She was sick last night. She's not feeling that great today, but you know something? You can't stop her.
Oh, of course not.
So
She'll keep going, and she'll keep going and do whatever she can.
yeah, she does. She's tough. You can't tell her she can't do something. That's the same way you do. Don't tell me I can't do something. You're going to do it. You're going to find a source or an answer for that. So that's compassion. And I'm glad you have that from your mom. Glad you have that.
Oh, no, are you serious?
I guess it's not time here. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay, we just had what they call an encoder disconnection.
Yeah, I
Generally it says 5 minutes or
5
1
minutes.
minute. So
Yeah.
well, when I leave here, I got the media outside. I just want you to know, I'm just going to tell them I had a fantastic visit with you. You know, I gave you all my extra support and love and energy that I have inside of me. And I want them to concentrate again on Kaylee being gone. That's what this is about.
Oh, I know, but we'll be seeing this on TV later, or other people will be seeing this on TV later.
Yeah, in fact, they already stopped me on my way in, and I told them, be compassionate for the people who are here seeing loved ones. Don't follow me inside. Don't come into the area we got to set in before we have to come in and like see you or need to see her else. I just give us a moment. I need some few moments to think of things that I try to want to talk to her about. And they're asking me, what questions? I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to say to you today. Besides, I love you. I need you. I want you home. I love my granddaughter. You know, just how much all of us miss. I didn't know what I was going to say. Nothing's scripted.
No, it never has been.
No, it never has been.
We all love that little girl more than anyone could imagine. I love that little girl again more than I ever thought possible.
It's
To
true.
love
I know
to
that.
love anyone.
It's true. I'm just hoping wherever she's at, that she's being fed well. She's getting some love. She's getting a chance to watch her videos or stuff that she likes to do, because you know how formidable she is right now. She's absorbing everything.
I do.
And I just hope this person or persons that has her is, I wish they would just realize, oh my God, I got to get her back to her family. I wish that could happen. Then again, I don't know a lot of specifics, and I'm just trying to do everything I can to find her. I'm trying.
I know you are, Dad.
I'm driving places, asking questions to people. People are calling out. I'm trying to do my own little thing. I can't be everywhere. It's the reason why we need to know everything. Any and everything we can to get her. Everything.
I know. I've told you guys what I can, what I know, what I'm able to say. I mean, I've done what I can, and I wish I could do more. I want to do everything that I can. I want to be out there
Well,
doing what I
hopefully,
can.
I'm hoping that Jose has painted some other pictures for you of what things might happen. I'm hoping he's painted that picture for you. Has he?
Trust me, Dad. I know everything.
Okay, I don't want to get into
Bad
specifics
otherwise.
because
No, I know.
honestly, they have not released any of the phone conversations about Mom and I with you yet. They have not.
Okay.
They have released stuff about you talking to Lee.
Okay.
They think we're speaking in code or we're sending some kind of signals to each other. We're not.
We're not.
I can see talking to you, you know, what your feelings are and stuff. I mean, but you're not dropping addresses and names and other stuff like that. I know that.
I'm
And if
giving
you
whatever
could-
information I can anyway, whether it's through this or through another outlet. I mean, I'm doing what I can when I can.
I know.
People are seeing things for what they want to see. They're only pulling bits and pieces of the conversations. And
Oh, I know, because you can't put 45 minutes of conversation out there. They're just taking points that they want to put across, and that's being released by the Sheriff's Department, the Corrections Department, stuff that they want to release. Everything's already. Come on. Okay,
All
still
right.
there.
yeah, we have our minute left, obviously. Just know
Oh,
how
no.
much I love you guys and how much I miss you. And I love Kaylee and I miss her. And just want to be home with you guys. And I know that we're going to see her soon. I know she's going to be okay. I can feel it. I know you can feel it. We'll all be back together like we want to be, like we should be.
Yeah, because I want to hear her say JoJo. JoJo swim, JoJo walk, JoJo goes to meal. You know, I want that. She wants to take a ride in the wagon. I'm going to do any and everything that I can, more so than I ever did before.
Well, we'll get to do all of that, Dad. Just keep your head up, and I want you to be strong. Give Mom my love. Give Lee my love. Give everyone my love. Just, I know how much I love you and how much I miss you, and I can't wait to see you, Dad.
Okay. Well, listen, I love you. I want you.
72 in evidence at this time. We would seek to introduce the last recording, which is 73
Okay,
in evidence.
it's time for recess. The next recess, I'm going to ask you not to discuss 10. Okay, let the record reflect that the defendant is present along with counsel for the defendant, assistant state attorney. Both sides ready to proceed. Okay, let's return to jury. Okay, state recognized presence of jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Does the defense? Okay, members of the jury, did you heed my previous admonition? Okay, I think I have the hamburger issue worked out. Okay, and I am working on the other two issues, but I take care of that. And then, and I have to do that, then that will be worked out, but maybe, I don't want to call, let me know which way.
gain the court's permission to publish 73 in evidence and read the stipulation as well.
Okay, we'll publish 73, noting the previous objections that have been raised by the defense. And this is the August 14th one, Ms. Burdick?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the following stipulation between the state and the defense. George and Cindy Anthony attended a video recorded visitation for hours. Read
Did I make an error on the stipulation?
all over again. George and Cindy, 2000. Okay, you may publish the exhibit.
Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. I love you.
Hi, I love you too. Why is she crying already?
Because we haven't seen you.
I know. Hey, hold on one second. Miss Baker. Oh, where'd she go? I'm gonna try to get them to turn this up a little bit, but go ahead.
So how's your day starting out so far?
I was asleep. So it's alright. I woke up at 5, stayed up for about an hour, and then went back to bed for a little bit, so my eyes are red. I'm tired.
Okay. So what else is going on with you?
Nothing. The usual. Just, I guess, waiting around. Those are new shirts. I like those.
Yes, sir. The Never Lose Hope Foundation did these for us, so.
I like those a lot. Those are really nice.
Yeah, those are really sweet. Really, really sweet. Can you read what they say?
Fly home, baby, and I don't see the bottom.
Just fly home, baby. We miss you.
Those are nice shirts. I like those.
Well, let me have you speak to Mom, okay? Now she's right here. She's pulling at the phone. Hold on.
All right. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Mom. Oh. Well, I lasted a minute. How are you feeling?
We're not doing well, please. None of us. Lee's been sick. Dad's blown up at the media.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, someone just said that Kaylee was dead this morning, that she drowned in the pool. That's the newest story out there.
Surprise, surprise.
So, it's very hard.
Well, yeah, trust me, I know that someone just sent me some of the stuff that's been online, comments that people have been leaving off of certain articles, I guess, that have been written, and it was very upsetting last night to see that.
Oh, yes, but, it's terrible, Casey. You get hate mail, threatening letters.
Well, I haven't gotten anything like that, thankfully. All of the letters that I've gotten have been positive. Even the letter that she had attached was still very positive. Everyone's certain that she's okay, offering help. A couple people have said that they called and talked to Dad or have left him messages. So
we need to have something to go on.
Mom, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I've been here a month. I've been here a month today. Do you understand how I feel? I mean, do you really understand how I feel in this? I'm completely out of the loop with everything. The only information I get is when I see my attorney. That's it.
Yeah,
outside of that, I have nothing to go on. Every day I have to sit here and wait and wonder. I wonder if something's going on. I'm wondering if there's something new.
Did Jose ask you about which one of us you want to meet with?
Yeah, I wanted to see Dad. I mean, I wanted to see everybody, but I had to choose, and I wanted to see Dad.
All right. Well, then here, talk to your dad.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
Hey, listen, I want you to know, you are the boss through this whole thing, okay?
Well, no, I'm not anymore, Dad. I haven't been since I got here.
Yes. Yes, you are. You are the... Think of this for a second.
Dad,
listen,
listen,
okay, listen, no,
I've
no,
been
listen to
thinking
me
about
just for one
this.
moment. Okay, listen to me for 1 second, okay? Listen, think of you owning this conglomerate, this huge business. Jose is one of your employees, so is the sheriff's department, so is FBI, so am I, so is Lee, so is Mom. You know, we're all working with you. And if for some reason something's not being said or being done, you can make a change. You're the one who can say, listen.
I've told Jose. No, I've given him the information to give you guys. We've given the information. You guys have given everything to the police. They're not helping us. It's obvious. We know their intentions. So I'm sorry. I've helped in every way that I possibly can since the day I got here.
Okay,
they didn't even give me 24 hours to help them, the police, without putting me here. So it's obvious where everybody's intentions lie. I know you guys want Kaylee. I want Kaylee more than anybody can understand, but I can't do anything. I can't do anything from where I'm at.
Okay, let me ask you this. If I can make some arrangements just to meet with you just one-on-one, just you and I, or Lee or Mom, would you be open to that? Because I can do it within a matter of just a few hours.
Dad, this was already discussed, and I already said yes.
Okay.
This was something that we had already discussed. Supposedly it was supposed to have already happened.
Well, there's been some...
I understand
to change that. There's nothing been on my part to change that, or Mom's part, or your brother's part.
No, I understand that. It's not you guys.
I told these guys within an hour I can be ready. I want to hug you. I want to talk to you. Just you and I. You know?
Jose is making sure that I'm well aware of everything that's going on. He's keeping me completely updated on stuff, which I in every way appreciate because that's all I have to go off of with stuff.
I want you to realize something. Number one, or at least number 1.1 and number 1 should be you and Kaylee. That's the way it should be. It shouldn't be Jose, then you, then Kaylee, and everything else is falling in line. It's it has to be you two. You know, you and your daughter. It's got to be the ones that's got to be focused on.
Well, he's focusing on Kaylee and I. You guys are focusing on Kaylee. I know I'm still part of your focus, but she's your main focus, and I understand that. Dad, I know where everybody's priorities lie. I knew that the day that I got here.
Well, just I bring up. Then again, I want to bring up this thing about you being the boss. You're the one that can control everything. You're the one.
No,
that
Dad, please.
Okay,
I'm
sweetie,
completely.
I'm not trying to get you upset. I'm trying
No,
to
but I am upset now. I'm completely upset. One, the media's gonna have a freaking field day with this.
No,
I wasn't even supposed to take this. Let me speak for a second. Dad, I let everybody talk.
Okay.
They're not releasing it. Well, I hope not. I'll keep saying whatever I have to about the police, so they don't let it go. Can someone let me? Come on.
Casey, hold on, sweetheart. Settle down.
Nobody's letting me speak. You want me to talk? Then
All right,
give me
I'll listen to
3
you.
seconds to see
Go,
something.
sweetheart.
I'm not in control over any of this because I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what's going on. My entire life has been taken from me. Everything has been taken from me. You don't understand. Everybody wants me to have answers. I don't have any answers because I don't know what's going on. I have no one to talk to except Jose when he comes. It's the only person that I can talk to right now because I can't even say anything to you guys besides telling you that I love you. I want Kaylee. Things like that. And that's not even getting put on the air, which it should be. It's everything else, everything that I'm not saying. That's why I haven't been calling. That's why I haven't been taking calls because him and I said that we weren't going to do that because I'm trying to make sure that I'm not going to give anybody anything else to throw against me. Even with me giving them nothing, they're still doing it. So,
Well, everything's going to go away with you. You'll be fine once Kaylee's found.
Mom, I understand that. Do you understand my position on this? You guys expect me to have 1,000 answers, and I have nothing. I've been here a month, out of contact with everybody except you guys on the rare occasion that I get to see you, and my attorney. Do you understand? What am I supposed to learn from that? What am I supposed to learn from that? The first week and a half? Yeah, I tried to help you guys backtrack. Again, that's all I could do was backtrack. I can't backtrack on anything. A month I've been removed from the situation. You guys are not understanding my side on this, and I'm sorry.
No, I understand.
No, you don't, because you're still asking me if there's anything that I can tell you that's gonna help. That I'm the one that can do this. I can't. The opportunity was there that I probably could have helped. I'm trying. I was trying. There's nothing more that I can say or do until I'm home. And even then, I don't know what I can do from that point, but I can at least do something other than sit on my butt all day and read or just look up stuff for my case because that has to be my focus right now. That has to be my focus because it's the only thing that I can't focus on.
Kaylee.
Mom, if that's my focus, which it is, I can't do anything from here. I don't have access to the internet. I can't make phone calls.
Well,
I can't go anywhere. I've already told you, Mom. I told you everything.
I've
you
thought
can
about
do.
everything that you told me
Well,
over the last
you've
month.
thought about stuff and you've done what you can. I'm sorry. That's all I can do from only knowledge that I have.
I was in Lake County 2 days ago.
Okay?
Is there anything there?
Mom, jeez. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I miss
All
you.
right, sweetheart. Here's Dad. Hold on.
No, I'm going to
I
hang
just
up
want-
and just walk away
no,
right
don't.
now because
Please don't.
I'm frustrated and I'm angry and I don't want to be angry. This is the first time I've truly been angry this entire time. But I'm so beyond frustrated with all of this. But I can't even swallow right now. It hurts.
You just understand we're all going in so many different directions. We just want to go in the right one.
Well, I can't point you in that direction when I'm literally at a standstill. I'm just as removed from the situation as somebody who has no clue what's going on. At least even random people that we've never met have more of an outlook on this than I do right now. It's really sad. That's really, really sad that I literally have nothing right now.
Well,
Nothing.
None of us have anything right now, Casey.
You guys have each other. You're sitting next to Dad. You still have Lee. You have access to our community, to our family and friends, to our house. You're taking for granted the fact that I have no one to comfort me but myself. And the occasional visit, which has to be business, for the sake of finding Kaylee. So yeah, I may look like I'm in charge. Wrong. I'm completely pushed away from everything.
No. All
Everything,
he's telling
so-
you is that you can tell they have to honor your wishes when you say something. That's all Dad's trying to tell you. Jose has to honor
And
your
he
wishes.
has been, Mom.
Okay.
He has been with everything. Everything.
Well, you know he's in New York now for a couple days.
He's doing stuff for business for me.
I know.
Well, Mom, you're not telling me anything that I don't know. Please, I don't want to get frustrated or upset with you, but
Well, just in his absence, Dominic's a good person if you want to talk to anybody.
Mom, thank you. I've already talked to everybody. I know who I'm allowed to talk to, who I'm not allowed to talk to, who I can see, who I can't see, who's going to see me, who's not going to see me. I arranged all of this. It's already been set up. Again, he's the one person that's keeping me in the loop because he's the only person that can. And he's making sure that he's doing that in every way possible.
Well, I just hope he's telling you honestly what you're up against.
Mom, I know what I'm honestly up against. You guys understand what I'm honestly up against. And with keeping me here, you're not helping me help myself.
Well,
I'm sorry to say that. Huh?
You're safe. We don't have the means to get you out anyway, sweetheart. We don't.
I understand that, but the opportunity was there and it wasn't taken advantage of. And
We didn't have an opportunity. I don't know where you're hearing that.
just give Dad the phone, please. I'm sorry. I don't want to get frustrated. Just give Dad the phone.
Hey, sweetie.
This is seriously the first time that I've been angry, that I've been this frustrated to where I can't even think straight at this moment. Throughout this entire thing, I was pissed off that day at the police station. I was mad when all of that happened. But I tried to look at things objectively. And this entire time, I haven't sat in my room for the entire month and been mad. Not once, not one time. But right now, this is the most agitated and frustrated that I've been, even when I've sat with Jose and I watched that episode of Nancy Grace and the stuff that was being said about Mom and being said about me and him and everybody else and the stuff that I've heard. It's frustrated me, but I've let it go. Right now, I'm so hurt by everything. I don't even know what to say. And I hate to say that.
Well, I'm not trying to upset you, neither am I. We're not trying to. And if we are, I'm sorry for that.
I know that's not your intention. You have to understand where I'm coming from in this, and obviously none of you are. By still expecting me a month, literally out of the loop, to have some sort of new insight on stuff? I mean, really?
Okay, I realize this is really hard for you to talk about, especially...
Because I can't do anything. Because I've done everything. I've said everything. I've thought about everything. That's all I can do is sit and think. Every day, and that's what I've done. Any information that I've given has been passed on. I know that.
Okay. You know, it's just hard. I know for you it's hard for us because none of us have ever been through any of this kind of stuff before. None of us, you know.
Well, obviously not. And we need to stick together in this, and it's hard for us to at this point.
Well, we are sticking together. We are.
Well, for Mom to say that you guys have nothing, what I told her, you guys still all have each other to lean on. I don't have anybody. I have myself and the occasions that I can see my attorneys who are trying to do whatever they can for myself and for Kaylee. So you guys at least have a crutch or multiple crutches throughout the community with everybody.
Well, even that is waning at the moment, believe me. Even your mom and I are having our issues every single day, so just realize it's
Dad, I know it's going to take a toll on everybody, but understand again where I'm coming from in this. You have to see everybody's side. I've looked at everybody's side about this. I've been praying every single day for insight and everybody's thoughts and everybody's feelings. So I know where you stand, where you're coming from, and I know where you're sitting right now, and Mom and Lee and Doshmo walking down the block that's seen this every day on the media for the last month. I can understand everybody else's side in this, but the worst part is that nobody can see my side, and I have to keep my mouth shut. I have to keep my mouth shut about how I feel and with everything else, because all I need to do is give the media more stuff for then the detectives and whoever else to throw back in my face when this goes to trial.
Well, all I know is I'm trying everything I can to get a chance to see you. You know, just you and I. I mean, I'm trying, and so is, you know, your brother, and I know your mom would like to do that. So
I know that, and when I had that choice, and they told me that they were initially setting it up with Lee, God, I would do anything to see any of you right now, absolutely anything. But I mean, I wanted to see Lee and I wanted to talk to Lee, but I knew most of that would be an interrogation with him. He'd have a whole list of questions that he'd ask me. With Mom,
honestly, no. Honestly, no. He really doesn't.
Well, that's how it's been, Dad. I'm just thinking of how it's been with everything with Mom. Mom would dominate a lot of the conversation, which is how it's been. I mean, you and I, we've been separated for a while. And we were just... I want to see all of you, but I wanted to see the one person that I've been so far disconnected from the longest, and that's been you.
I'm thankful for that. Thank you.
It was hard for me to make my choice. I sat there for a half hour with Jose trying to think about this, and he told me it's up to me who I wanted to see, how I wanted to do this, how we wanted to figure it out, and it was hard. Because I don't want to have to choose between the three of you, you know, who I want to see or talk to, but I made a choice. I'm going to stand behind that.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you made that choice, you know, on your own. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I know it's a tough decision for you. I know that.
Everything's a tough decision just because I'm so limited on the decisions that I can actually make now.
Well, let me see if I can handle it a different way to get in to see you even sooner. Would that be okay with you?
Do what you have to do. I mean, I'm not obviously going anywhere right now, so I'm here. I'm biding my time, so.
Okay. Well, you know, you could always, just here's a thought for you, just a second. The people that are with you right now inside where you're at, you can expedite this very quickly if you want to. Okay?
How?
Just mention to the people that are there with you, know, the corrections people, you know, that, hey, I want to see my dad now, and they can expedite that through Mr. Barry and stuff like that. They can do everything with just a matter of hours. They really can.
Yeah, I tried that. Negative. There's only so much they can do. I can make phone calls. I can take these visits. There's only so much that I can actually do. It's going to have to come from the outside, from someone else. I can't. I've asked those questions. I've tried that already. I've been asking every question that I could possibly think of.
Okay. Well, I'll do what I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to make sure that you and I can get together here just very quickly. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. I really am. So how did you get through last Saturday?
I didn't. I spent the day almost completely by myself, with my head under the covers. I read my Bible almost the entire day. I was miserable. I was completely and utterly miserable. Just like I have been the entire time. That was the first time outside of our visits that I've really shown any emotion, and I was open and I didn't care just because I couldn't hold anything back. I broke down. It was the first time that I truly, truly broke down. And it hurt, and I'm still recovering from that. Hearing about the fact that Mom was making chili and there's probably a bunch of people at the house.
No, there wasn't. There was just your brother and I and your mom, and Mallory came over a little bit after work. So I mean, that was it.
Oh.
So whatever else you heard, Zoe, that was totally wrong.
No, I was just told that Mom was making food. I'm just going off of what people were telling me, what they were relaying from the media. So I was just speculating myself.
Well, Mom did some of her, made her great chili. We had some bread and corn bread, and just little things like that. It was just us. There was no one else, and there was I'm sorry, Mom didn't remember. There was a young guy who just called, who was alone and just wanted to have a little bit of a family. He came home. We just talked for about an hour. We never met the man before. He was alone, so we opened our hearts to him just to come in and talk.
Well,
And
that's what you should do.
that was something that he needed, and truth, I think we needed also.
The Bible says to love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
To share the things that you have,
Right.
to give unto others. So you did exactly what you should do, and by all means, I know that meant more to him than any of you guys could possibly imagine.
Well, it certainly is. I mean, he was a really nice guy. Just was really nice to talk to him, get the chance to know him a little bit. So how about you? Are you eating and stuff? You had a chance to enjoy more
I'm eating so they leave me
sandwiches and
alone.
coleslaw?
It's a little bit more than that.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm eating just so I'm not being bothered with, are you eating? Because if I don't eat, then they'll say something. I'm sleeping or trying to sleep when I can. So I'm not getting bothered about that. I'm just trying to do whatever I can do. So I'm not being stared at all day, every day. So they're not worrying about me too.
Well, just to let you know, the area that you're in, there's not too many people that have an opportunity to stay like where you're at. So realize you're sort of what they consider
No,
a.
I'm not really. Trust me.
Well,
There's other
well-
people in similar situations to myself that aren't the focus of the media, but that are under similar custody that are here. There are other people. I know a lot about all of this, surprisingly now.
Well,
I didn't want to upset Mom, but I mean,
Well-
for once, I've let you guys talk. I wanted to hear everything you guys had to say and more. But at this point, I mean, I can only hold so much back now and hold so much in and not show my little bit of frustration with stuff. Because I've been very good about not doing that and about staying calm.
well, I know. I'm very thankful you took the time to talk to us today. I mean, I really am. When we first got here, I thought, well, maybe we might be turned away. I'm glad you talked to us. I really am. I'm glad. Got a chance to see you.
I'm glad that I got a chance to see you guys too, even if it's only like this, and to talk to you and all. Praying that it doesn't go out on the media, because some of it has, some of it hasn't. I guess they're picking and choosing.
No, the only stuff that went out is when you talked to Lee, and that's been a couple weeks ago. Nothing's been said about
Because
Mom
I
and
haven't
at all.
talked.
Just realize that everything that we've talked about is staying where it's staying. It's not going out anywhere else.
Well, these are the conversations when, I am an emotional wreck, which is fine. I don't want anybody to see this stuff. I'd rather it be between us, so it is personal, so we can keep things personal, so it doesn't feel like it's just another business transaction, like with other stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I didn't want to upset Mom. I'm running low on steam too. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm sitting by myself all day, sleeping, I'm getting sick right now. I could feel it. I felt it when I got up. My eyes were still red. It wasn't from sleeping. I'm getting a
Your
cold.
mom wants to talk to you 1 second. Hold on.
Go ahead. Hey.
Hey,
I'm sorry I upset you. I didn't want to upset you. I was just telling Dad that. That wasn't my intention, but I've let everybody talk. I haven't gotten to say anything. I haven't wanted to say anything. I haven't wanted to be frustrated or show that, but I can't hold that in all the time. It's getting harder. I know each day is getting harder on everybody.
you don't know, Casey, how hard it is.
Oh, I don't know. Being
No, 'cause
completely
you-
secluded, and I don't
but you
know
know
anything
what?
that's going on.
That's actually a good thing, because if you were
Well,
out
it's a good
there-
thing because I've put myself away from all that. I haven't watched the
Right.
media. I don't really want to hear anything.
No, I know, and you don't, because it's just obscene, everything that's going on
Well,
out there.
it's seeing the stuff that people are saying, but you know what? Again, they're ignorant, and we have to look at it like that. I'm trying to look at things objectively and to stay as calm as I can about stuff, especially the things that I'm hearing. I know the most negative stuff that's being said, and it's sickening. It's disgusting, and people really need to get a life. And if they have nothing positive to say, need to shut up. But it's not going to happen. Life's not fair. People aren't always going to be nice, and they're not going to look at things from other people's perspectives. And it's sad. It's unfortunate. They're going to judge people. They're going to pass judgments about something that they don't know. Stuff that's being said has been completely fabricated and twisted and everything else, and it's ridiculous. But you know what, Mom? Again, that's going to blow over. I'm not going to give the media anything when I get out of here. It sucks for them because I have nothing to say. All I want is my kid back, to be back with my family. That's all I want. That's all I'm asking. But I'm not going to ask any of them for it because they're not going to give that to me. They're not. I'll do whatever the hell I have to get my family back together. That's it. That's all I want to do. I will continue to.
Still think she's okay?
I know in my heart, Mom. I know in my gut she's all right. I can feel it. Every day that gets stronger. And I still know that she's coming home. I can still feel that she's coming home.
Do you think she's going to change her mind and let her? I mean, what can I say to her on the air? Because I can get one person to let me say what I need to say or what you want me to say to Zanny. What do you want me to tell her that's going to make her bring her back?
Just tell her that we forgive her. That all we want is our Kaylee. That's it.
I said that
That's all.
yesterday.
Well, Mom, that's Again, that's all I can think of. That's all I can say, because that's all I would say, is that I forgive whoever has her, and that I just want her to come home. I just want my baby back. That's it.
They could. I mean, you think that they would actually do that?
I don't know what I can think anymore, Mom. You just keep saying it because it's the truth. That's all we want.
I know.
Our family's broken. We want to have that fixed. We know what that means to have our family broken apart by something now, by tragedy. We don't want this to any longer be a tragedy. I don't want to be one of those thousands of parents that has to deal with the possibility of never seeing their child again, with the potential of knowing that their child's alive and that they're with someone else. The thought of that every day makes me sick.
Do you think that she could be out of the country or anywhere?
Mom, I don't want to have this go into the same thing that it's always been, so please stop it. This is why this is one of the main reasons that I chose Dad, is because he won't sit there and keep asking me the same questions 500 times over like you and Lee have done. I want to see each and every one of you, but at least with Dad, then honestly, the true main reason that I want to see him is because him and I've had a broken relationship for such a long time. And we were just finally starting to talk the day that this unfolded, the day that I was brought here.
Interesting.
It was impossible for me to make a decision like that, and I want you to understand where I was coming from. I also want Lee to understand where I was coming from. I said I wanted to see all three of you. You can't. You can only see one. Who do you want to see? And I sat there for a half hour and thought about it, deliberated, and had to figure that out. And I hate having to do that, to have to make decisions like that of who in my family do I want to see more. It's not who I want to see more. It's just, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
It's just hard going into Kaylee's room now.
Yeah, I saw your picture in People magazine.
I love you, honey.
I love you too.
I want both my girls back. At least I know you're okay. I don't know about Kaylee. That's what makes it so hard every day.
I know that. But I'm really not okay. I may be in a place where you know that I'm at. But besides that, besides me being here physically,
At least you're safe. And we know where you're at. We don't know where Kaylee's at. We don't know if they're feeding her. They're
Mom,
giving her
I know
love.
everything that they're saying. I know she's... I just know she's okay. I can feel it. I absolutely can feel it. Even on her birthday, that entire day, that was... it was completely miserable, like I told Dad. That's all I can think of to say. I mean, there's every adjective that I can think of that's bad that would have described how I felt, but honestly, nothing to describe what I was feeling. Nothing.
She's got a lot of stuff.
I bet.
A lot of people, most of the people we don't even know, brought her flowers, balloons, little stuffed animals. Some stuff we haven't opened up, just waiting for her to come home.
I'm glad that you guys have had so much support from the community, and even I have from out of state, from all over the country. People have been sending me letters and stuff, telling me to keep my head up.
Good.
Yeah, I'm getting stuff that's being sent through the mail. I mean, Michelle Murphy sent me a book. I hope one of you guys can tell her that I got it, and thank you.
You can have that book. Why can't you have your Bible?
Because nothing can be physically brought in from the outside. She bought me a book and had it sent to me. They sent me a Bible as soon as you said that I refused it. I didn't refuse it. I can't be given anything. You can't just bring stuff in and say, here you go. They have to check through stuff.
Well, I don't know. Just I gave it to Jose. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, and he showed it to me, and I was like, well, I'd love to have that, but I don't think you can just give it to me. And he asked one of the officers when we were leaving that day, and we split from our meeting, and she said probably not. I mean, he could ask someone else, but...
Well, if we can get it back, maybe I can send it to you.
Yeah, if you can send it through the mail, they'll check through it just to make sure.
Though I'm not sure where it's at. I think they have it.
No, I think Jose has it.
I don't think so. He would have given it back to me. I'll find out though.
Jose probably still has it because he wouldn't have just given it to somebody because he asked right off the bat. I know if he couldn't have gotten that taken care of right away, that was what, a couple weeks ago. He probably still has it.
All right, my dad wants to talk to you some more.
Okay.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
Can you ask for something to write with so that you can send a note to the sheriff himself? You know, attention, Kevin Berry. Just listen to me for a second.
Yeah,
tell him that, and tell him that you want to speak to me, you know, or Lee or Mom, and you want it to be done today. He can do it. He can.
Well, Dad, how am I going to get any? I'm listening to you. How am I going to get anything to him? How can I get stuff to
Just
him?
ask someone from corrections to give you paper and pen, whatever it's going to take, or pencil, just to write it, and you put attention to him and just say, "I need this to be delivered to him now." They will do that. Believe me. I've already discussed that with a lot of other people. That they says if you request that, they can do it. Believe me.
Okay, well then I'll do that.
Okay, and listen, it can be at a location that is not going to be recorded. It's going to be at a place that just you and I, or you and Lee, or just you and Mom can sit down and just talk. That's what it's about. It's not going to be over a phone. It's not going to be like we're doing right now. It's going to be face to face.
No, I understood the arrangements.
But I just want you to know it can be done without anyone else being there except just us. You know, just like you and me, you and Lee, or you and Mom. It can be done, sweetie.
I understand that. That was.
And I'm trusting the people who told me that because they want us to have that time. Okay.
Well, if it's coming directly from the sheriff's department, I don't really trust anything that they've said. To be completely honest.
No, honestly, it didn't come directly from them, but they're the one that can.
I figured it wouldn't have. I know they're trying to put together a visit for us, which I appreciate very much.
Honestly, I'm telling you, it can be done quicker than even what you've been told. Believe me. Okay. There's nothing to be recorded. There's nothing. Like I said, just write it down. Say this has to be delivered to Mr. Kevin Berry, the sheriff, and he'll do it. He's already been talked to already, and he's willing to do anything he can for you, for us, especially for Caleb. He'll do anything he can. Okay.
All right, I'll do that this morning.
All right, sweetie. Once that's all done,
early enough.
And then once we get all that done, we can get together and get a chance to hug you and talk to you. Okay? Like I said, there's no recordings or nothing's going to be done.
I know. Well, even then, I mean, all I want to do is just tell you guys that I love you. Be able to actually do that in person.
Yeah. I mean, doing this stuff is great, but having a chance to see you face to face, or being in the same room would be a lot better.
Yeah, you know what I said. Well, we've been in the same room, but to actually be able to communicate, because we haven't been able to do that yet. So.
Well, just like I said, they can set it up and we can go forward. Okay. All right, sweetie. Listen, I love you. I love you. I love you so much.
I know. I love you too. Tell Lee that I love him and that I miss him, and I'm sorry I missed my visit with him. I felt so bad after I missed his visit, and then I missed your visit.
Okay, we just got that 5-minute notice.
Yeah. I know that he's been running himself ragged, and I feel so bad that Lee got sick out of all of this, but I understand. I mean, I know why. I've been feeling the same way.
Well, just realize that what we're doing is this is our 24-hour day job. You know, this
I know it is. I want to be right there with you guys. I really do, and I know that eventually I will be, but it can't happen fast enough.
That's very true. That's very true.
The only reason that I don't want to be here is so that I can be at home, so I can get Kaylee back faster.
Well,
That's the only reason. That's all I care about.
Well, if you can do that stuff, today, do it this morning, it can be expedited a lot faster, believe me.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you're the boss. You do what you need to do to get all this stuff going in that direction, okay? All right.
As far as that's concerned, that one thing, yeah, I pretty much am. But with everything else, no, I'm being told what to do, when to do it, and everything else. Dad, no, you don't understand. I may have been the boss walking in here, but the roles have surely changed.
Okay. Well,
because everything's out of my control.
I'm just leaving that information for you because it can be done, sweetheart.
We'll get that done.
Okay. I'm gonna let you talk to Mom for the last couple minutes or so, okay? And know that I love you and I want you home. I want you.
I love you too. I know.
Okay, so here's one.
All right, I only got a minute. Yeah. Well, we'll get that 1 minute warning, so we probably have about 3 minutes altogether. I know it's hard on everybody. I wish there was something that I could do to make it easier. I really do.
Do you want us to set up more visits?
Yeah, set up more visits. If they're not releasing stuff with you guys, I'll see you as many times as I can.
Okay. I'll have Lee set up his.
God, I want to see Lee, but if they're throwing his stuff out on the air, I don't know.
No, it's only the phone calls.
Oh, it's only been phone calls.
It's only phone calls, none of the video stuff.
No, I told that there was that first video that went on TV.
That was just with Pat. Yeah. I haven't released any of ours because the sheriff's department doesn't want it released. They can pick and choose what they want.
Why the hell didn't they say that the first time?
Because the sheriff's department's going to pick and choose.
Well, yeah, I know they're going to pick and choose about stuff where they had been before.
Yeah.
So the more we say about them, the less likely they're going to want to put stuff on the media anyway. So
thank you very much. Exactly.
Well, yeah, I've made sure that I've made a comment every single time, and it's not me poking things on purpose, but I've kind of figured out what I can and can't say, and pretty much put what I can say to keep stuff off the TV. So unfortunately, most of that is by keeping my mouth shut. But again,
well, they're finally trying to be nice to us again. So
good. They need to be nice to you because if they're not, don't talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I mean, I want their help as much as we can get it, but they need to help us too.
I know.
It needs to go both ways. They can't be one-sided.
I know.
I'll try to help them in whatever way that I can, but if they come in here attacking me, they're not getting shit. I'm sorry.
No.
I need to be looked at as a victim because I'm just as much of a victim. Okay, we have a minute.
And there's your 1 minute.
Yeah. I'm just as much of a victim as the rest of you. And it hasn't been portrayed that way, and it probably won't be, but I know that, and at least there are other people that know that and understand that.
I know.
So,
I know.
please give Lee my love, give Mallory my love, tell everyone how much I miss them, and I'll see everyone soon.
I hope so. Okay, Dad wants to say goodbye.
I love you, Mom.
Love you.
Listen, know that you can trust me, you can trust Mom, and you can trust Lee.
Oh, I know that.
Just know that.
Absolutely.
Okay, may the attorneys approach sidebar, please. Gentlemen of the jury, the statements in the video be considered by you opinions concerning witness.
Charity Beasley.
Oh, you have a live witness. Wake up, everybody. We've got a live witness now coming in.
All right.
Okay.
Who's the state's next witness?
Charity Beasley.
All right.
Tell us where or first. I don't think that's yourself. I do.
Charity Beasley, Charity Beasley.
You may proceed.
Thank you. Please tell the members of the jury how you are employed.
I am employed with the Orange County Sheriff's Office as a detective for the Domestic Crimes Unit.
How were you employed back in July of 2008?
I was employed as a detective in the Domestic Violence Unit.
Same thing?
Somewhat, yes.
Okay. How long have you been with the Orange County Sheriff?
Approximately 7.5 years.
In July of 2008, were you asked to assist another detective by the name of Yuri Melich in collecting some items from the Anthony family at 4937 Hope Spring Drive?
Yes.
Did the collection of these items take place on July 16th of 2008?
Yes.
What items were you asked to collect?
Specifically a vehicle, a laptop computer, and several miscellaneous items.
All right. The vehicle that you were asked to collect, can you describe this for us?
It was a white Pontiac Sunfire.
And how did you achieve that collection?
Can you elaborate or?
I collected it.
You didn't go drive it back to the sheriff's office, I take it. There had to be
No.
some other way that it got from one place to another.
Correction. Yes, it was towed to the forensics lab at the sheriff's office.
Okay. Towed from the address on Hope Spring?
Yes.
Okay. Prior to its towing, did you do anything to secure it?
I sealed the vehicle.
How?
The doors and the trunk.
How did you seal
with
them?
evidence tape.
Okay. Did you open the doors or the trunk in any way prior to your sealing it?
No.
Did you remove any items from the vehicle prior to your sealing it?
No.
All right. You indicated that the car was towed. Did you follow the tow truck from Hope Spring Drive to any particular location?
Yes, I did.
Tell us what happened.
The wrecker arrived at the residence, and it was towed to the Orange County Sheriff's Office Forensics Bay, and I followed the tow truck the entire way.
Okay. Did you turn over the vehicle at that point to another member of the Orange County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, I did.
Who would that have been?
That would be crime scene investigator Gerardo Bloisy.
You had mentioned that you were also given some items while you were at the residence.
That's correct.
Is that correct? Who gave you these items?
Cindy Anthony.
Okay. Were these items provided to you in any sort of container?
Yes, several of the items were presented to me in a blue plastic crate.
All right. Would those items have included a doll?
Yes.
A Dora backpack?
Yes.
A child's toothbrush?
Yes.
A black leather bag?
Yes.
Various papers?
Yes.
The blue plastic crate you mentioned?
Yes.
And plastic clothes hangers?
Yes.
Okay. During the first part of your testimony, you mentioned a laptop computer.
Yes, I did.
Okay. How did you receive the laptop?
Cindy Anthony gave me the laptop computer.
Okay. Was it plugged in at some point when you were there, or was it handed to you unplugged and off?
It was handed to me unplugged and off to my recollection.
Okay. Did you do anything to try to turn it on or inspect the contents of it in any way?
No, I did not.
Okay. You fill out a property form when you receive these items, correct?
Yes, I did.
Right. On that property form, did you record the type of computer as well as the serial number?
I believe so. I would have to refer to my report to confirm.
All right. Your Honor, at this point, may I approach the witness?
You may.
Refresh your recollection as to the details. Can you tell us the type of laptop and the serial number after reviewing
Yes,
the
it was,
paperwork that you prepared in connection with the seizure of these items?
yes, it was a compact laptop computer, and according to my property form, the serial number is CND6430RKH.
Would you have recorded that serial number at the time that you collected the item from Mrs. Anthony, or when you got it to the forensics or to someone else at the sheriff's office?
No, I recorded that actually at the Anthony residence.
What did you do with these items once you returned with the car at forensics? What did you do with the other items that were provided to you?
I provided the other items to the crime scene investigator, Gerardo Bloisy, except for the compact laptop computer and the power cord.
Who did those go to?
They were turned over to Detective Sandy Kahn with the Computer Crimes Unit.
Thank you, ma'am. That's all the questions I have for the witness, Your Honor.
Cross-examination?
David Beasley,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, and you?
When you went to the Hope Springs Drive address, had you been made aware of all the activities or some of the activities that had occurred there the night before?
Can you be more specific?
Well, had you talked to Detective Mellich?
As far as details regarding this, no, I had not.
You didn't just go to this place in a blind, did you? I mean, you knew there had been an investigation going on the entire night before, didn't you?
No, sir.
You knew nothing?
I didn't say I knew nothing. Can you be more specific as
You
to?
tell me what you knew before you went there about this case.
I knew that there was an active initial investigation regarding a missing child.
And so you were dispatched to go and retrieve a car,
I was
among other things.
I was requested to respond to the Anthony's residence to collect certain
I'm over
items.
here. I'm over here. Look,
Mr. Mason, all you need to do is answer your questions. Go ahead, ma'am.
you were dispatched to get the car and miscellaneous other items.
Yes, I was requested to respond to the Anthony's residence to pick up several items.
And when you got to the car, you were to supervise the towing of it?
What do you mean by supervise?
Well, are you there as the official representing the sheriff to see who was going to come and get the car and preserve the chain of custody of it?
I was the individual sent to collect the car, so it would have been my job to seal the car and oversee that it was actually brought to the sheriff's office.
And to seal it?
Correct.
And when you say to seal it, did you take tape and put it all around the doors?
No, when we seal a car, you're putting a small piece of evidence tape across each opening of the vehicle, such as the doors of the trunk.
Each opening?
Yes,
That included the trunk?
that did include the trunk.
And you personally did it?
Yes.
And you didn't smell any odor from the trunk of that car, did you?
Can you phrase that as a question?
That is a question, ma'am. You did not smell any odor from the trunk of that car, did you?
I don't recall if I did or not that day.
And this computer that you were handed by Miss Cindy Anthony,
Yes.
did you even open it to see if it had any battery life or anything like that in it?
No, I did not.
So it was completely down.
To my knowledge,
You never did anything else with it than yourself?
no.
Turn it over to Ms. Kahn, is that what you said?
That is correct.
Other than the items that you just told us about, told Ms. Jane Burdick about the miscellaneous items you recovered, and you're sealing all of the openings of the car, were you involved in any other aspect of this case?
Such as?
Could you tell me? You're the detective. Were you involved in anything else in this case?
I was requested to go and collect these items and bring them back to the sheriff's office. That was my involvement in this case.
So the simple answer is no, sir, Mr. Mason, I was not.
No, sir, I was not.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I have no further questions.
No regret.
Okay. Thank you, Detective. You may be excused, ma'am. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the jury, now the time is approximately 7 minutes to the hour of law 1 next week. Down to another, okay? To 1:30. All right, let the record reflect that
Very, the state's about to get into the dog issues. And we have the Harris case as well as your order case. Witnesses.
Mason Court. I do all tomorrow time and to.
gentlemen of the jury, did you heed all of my previous admonitions? Hope you had an enjoyable lunch. Okay, state recognized presence of the jury. Does the defense?
Yes, sir, we do.
State may call the next witness.
Your Honor, the state would call Awilda McBride.
Sounds fair or affirmed, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Sorry, please.
Awilda McBride, AWILDA, MCBRYDE.
You may proceed.
Thank you. How are you employed, ma'am?
I'm with the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you worked for the Sheriff's Office?
10 years.
It's not me, it's the court.
Apparently, there are certain radio frequencies that may occur from time to time that causes that, so let's continue.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you worked for the Sheriff's Office for 10 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Back in July of 2008, what was your assignment with the Orange County Sheriff?
I worked in the missing persons unit.
Okay, in what capacity?
I was a missing persons investigator.
What job duties does a missing persons investigator have?
We look for missing runaways, missing people, children, adults, anything that has to do with a missing person going amber, anything like that.
Now, are you a sworn law enforcement officer?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you an individual within the missing persons unit who would assist detectives and other law enforcement officers in locating and doing background work regarding missing persons?
Yes, ma'am.
In July of 2008, in connection with the employment that you've just described, did you have an occasion to meet with Mr. George Anthony?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you accompany, or did Mr. Anthony accompany you to a location off of Narcoossee Road?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you tell the members of the jury when that took place?
That was when Katie was reported missing, and I was told by Corporal Yuri Melish to go with them to that location is Johnson's Towing to recover a trash bag.
Right. Do you recall, or do the records of the Orange County Sheriff reflect that the trip to Johnson's Wrecker took place on July 16th of 2008?
That it's reflected on the sheriff's office paperwork.
Okay. Did you use that paperwork to refresh your recollection for your testimony here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When you went to that location with Mr. Anthony, was it already dark out?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you gain access to Johnson's Wrecker?
The gate was closed. We had to call the number that was on the gate. One of the drivers, by the last name, I believe, Hudon or something like that, opened the gate for us, and that's how we gained entry into the Johnson's Towing area.
Did you identify yourself as being with the Orange County Sheriff's Office in order to gain access?
Yes, I explained to him what we were doing. I also showed him my badge, showing him that I worked for the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and I explained to them the vehicle that was in question, that was with George Anthony, and George Anthony was with me when we were telling him that we needed to get the trash can out of the dumpster, and George Anthony knew what dumpster it was.
Okay. Were you able to gain access to this dumpster then at that point?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have a camera with you?
Yes, ma'am.
If I may have what's been marked as states X for identification. Ma'am, can you see on your screen X for identification?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recognize what's shown there?
Yes.
What do you recognize it to be?
It's the trash can that the dumpster where we went.
Okay. There is a month, day, and year associated with that photograph. Is that accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that photograph taken prior to your gaining any access to the interior of the dumpster?
Yes. We went in, I apologize. We went in through the gate, and before we started looking inside the trash can, I took a picture of the dumpster.
Okay. Is that photograph a fair and accurate representation then of the exterior of that dumpster on the property of Johnson's Wrecker as of July 16th, 2008?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this point, I would seek to introduce X for identification as the state's next numbered exhibit in evidence.
What says the defense?
No objection, sir.
It will be received in evidence as states numbered.
Permission to publish this item to the jury, Your Honor.
You may publish.
All right, Ms. McBride, it appears that there are sections to the lid to that dumpster.
Yes.
Okay. Were those sections of the lid in that position upon your arrival at Johnson's Wrecker?
No.
Okay. How were they situated?
They were closed.
Everything closed?
Yes.
Okay. How did they get opened prior to your taking this picture?
We opened them.
Who's we?
George Anthony, I, and Mr. Hudon.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Hudon, the employee of Johnson's Wrecker.
Okay. Did you touch anything inside the dumpster prior to taking this photograph?
No.
If I may have Y for identification, please. Ms. McBride, can you see Y for identification?
Yes.
Do you recognize it?
Yes.
What do you recognize it to be?
That is the trash bag that I retrieved. It's the one on your right that has like the pizza box.
Okay. Now, is this photograph taken prior to anyone touching that item?
No, we took a picture first before we removed anything or touched anything.
Okay. You took this picture, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Does the photograph fairly and accurately represent the condition of this bag of trash prior to your removing it from the dumpster?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, at this point, I would seek to introduce Y for identification into evidence as the state's next numbered exhibit.
What says the defense?
No objection, sir.
It will be received in evidence as states numbered.
Permission to publish this item to the jury, Your Honor?
You may publish.
All right. You can actually touch the screen and make marks on it if you would just circle the item that you were referring to that was ultimately collected. Keep your finger on the screen when you do it. At any point in time, did you open that bag?
No.
Did anyone touch the bag but you?
No, only me. I had gloves on and I put it into a brown paper bag after I retrieved it.
Okay. What did you do with it after retrieval?
We put it in the brown paper bag.
Who is-
I pulled it. I opened a brown paper bag. I put it in there. I used 2 trash bags, and then I put it in the trunk of my vehicle, my agency vehicle.
Okay. Now you put the white plastic bag inside a brown paper bag and then put that inside another item?
No, the trash bag was too small, so I wanted to cover the whole bag to preserve the evidence that was inside. So I took the brown paper bag, I put that white bag inside of it, and then I took another brown paper bag and put it over it also, just to conceal that bag.
All right, so you're talking about a double paper bag over this plastic bag?
Yes, ma'am.
You said you put it into the trunk?
Yes.
Of your agency vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you access it again?
No, ma'am, until I got to the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. Was Mr. Anthony in the vehicle with you as you placed the item into your trunk?
Yes.
Okay. Did you allow him to have any access to the bag?
No.
Was he dropped off prior to your return to the Orange County Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
What happened to the item in 75 once you got to the Sheriff's Office?
When I got to the Orange County Sheriff's Office, I walked directly to the forensics unit to meet one of the forensics CSI officers there.
Who?
George Pelosi.
Is that Gerardo?
Yes, Gerardo, yes.
I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. I always do. Okay. And you just turned that over directly to him is what you're telling us?
Yes.
Okay. Would that have been your last opportunity to have any access to that item?
Yes, I did the property form, handed it over to him, and then Yuri Mellish came down. Okay. Corporal Yuri Mellish.
Were you also asked to retrieve another item from the Anthony residence at 4937 Hope Spring Drive, this time on July 17th of 2008?
Yes.
What item were you asked to retrieve on that date?
A computer tower and a digital camera.
Okay. Do you recall, or do the records of the Orange County Sheriff reflect what time you would have received the items that you described on July 17th of 2008?
The Orange County Sheriff's Office records reflect.
Okay. Do you recall at this point, or do you need the record to refresh your recollection?
If I can see the paperwork, because I don't remember what time it was. I know what items I picked up.
Okay. If I may approach the witness, Your Honor.
You may.
As to the retrieval date and time.
Yes.
Okay. When was that?
That was on the 16th at 12. Sorry. It was, I'm sorry, the 17th at 12:15 of July.
What did you do with those items after you retrieved them?
We brought them to the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Who is we?
Me and Tanya DePalma.
Okay. Who is Tanya DePalma?
Tanya DePalma was also a missing persons investigator.
Okay. Is that somebody who accompanied you to the Anthony residence to retrieve those items?
Yes.
Are you the person that actually took possession?
Yes.
Would it be accurate to say that the item that you took possession of was a HP Pavilion computer tower Q520N?
Yes.
And the camera was a Polaroid digital camera?
Yes.
What did you do with those items after they were retrieved on July 17th?
We got to the Orange County Sheriff's Office and we gave it to Sergeant John Allen and Corporal Yuri Mellish.
Okay. Did you have contact at that point with Sandra Kahn?
I did not know.
Okay. Would that have been the last opportunity that you would have had to access either of those items?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, I have no other questions of this witness at this time.
Cross-examination? Will the witness be excused, Ms. Burdick?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, ma'am. You may be excused.
Thank you.
State may call its next witness.
Christine Markowitz.
All right. Well, looks like that is where we are going to call it a day for today. We'll see you maybe on Sunday. You may have some things cooking for Sunday, so keep your eyes and ears opened for what's going to be dropping on Sunday. We'll see if we can get that out. Otherwise, have a wonderful weekend, and we will continue the trial next week. See you all, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe on your way out. Thank you.